everybody! Welcome to CharmedPersons Campaign 3, Session 31. Thank you so much for joining us today. Bees, we see you in the chat. What up, Bees?
What up, Bees?
This coming
Shout out
tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. No, nothing's happening tomorrow. Okay, so stop
It's
bugging me about it.
It's just Thursday.
This coming Thursday at 7 p.m. Central, we have the next Strahd session. R.I.P. Esmeralda. So come see what we kind of have been calling Strahd 1.5, which is kind of true. Our party recently had a TPK. We've got some new characters coming together, so come check that out. This coming Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. And then, we didn't talk about it. A week from today, something is maybe going to be happening. So if you want to stay up to date on that, we got to figure that out. We forgot to talk about it at the business meeting, but we're professionals. But if you want to stay up to date and know what's happening a week from today, you should follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, and we will, at CharmedPersons, one word, and we will let you know what's going on. Matt's rubbing off
Join our Discord.
Join our Discord. Thank you, Bees. Thank you. Bees put it in the chat.
Come
join Charmed Family. We talk, we love, we laugh, live, laugh, love.
We love. I
can't begin to tell you how much I don't like doing these announcements. I get worse every time. So yeah, just follow us, and thanks for being here, and we love you. And a recap of where we've been so far. We're kind of in the second arc here of Campaign 3. The Sect of the Abyss has been relatively destroyed. The leader, definitely so. But a new threat has reared its head in the Sabian dynasty. The Chromatic Council, leading the Kavaxian Empire, has invaded the Sabian dynasty. 5 dragons now are spread throughout the dynasty itself, and it is up to our party, as they have tasked themselves, to freeing these cities of the dragon overlords and pushing back the Kavaxian invasion. In doing so, they are also in the search of 5 magical items known as the Sabian heirlooms. Powerful magical items used by the Sabian family in the war 500 years ago against what was the Kavaxian Empire then, are still in existence today, and they have some specific, some vague leads as to where those are, but one of them, they know the last known location was to be in Hilnam, which is the hometown of one Aeliana Avarna, and also where the youngest of the 5 dragons, the one that our party met earlier in the Wandering Peaks, is currently laying his roost. But on our travel there, the party ran into some interesting individuals, but also got to know each other and got to bond and talk as a party for the first time in a while. Almost everybody got branded with the CharmedPerson, with the Concerned Citizens logo, which was a surprising development, I would say, on the level of a Shyamalan twist. But our party is getting closer to Hilnam, and as they were arriving, or getting within a couple days' travel, they met on the road a prisoner transport led by some guards of Hilnam that were taking some prisoners. What they said to the king in Savonia, our party very quickly discerned that that's not what was going on here. And it turned out at least one of the prisoners was a drow man, as he revealed himself and got rid of his disguise. A little bit different than other drow that you had seen before. His hair covered in webs, 2 bright red eyes, and then a second pair of eyes kind of where the temple would be. And after a very tense exchange over what was happening, luckily Emory used his undercommon knowledge to understand that they were saying that they had a message to take to Senex, the Emerald Dragon in Savonia, from Ember, the dragon that was hoarding over Hilnam. Our party decided that they could not let these people go by, and so a battle has commenced. So we are going to be starting this combat here. You are on the road to Hilnam. It is drizzling right now, not a downright rain. It's overcast, and battle is commencing. I'll show you. Let me show you these handouts, huh? So this is the drow guy that you see. You only see one pair. You only see one pair of eyes in this image, but do imagine the second pair underneath the hair there.
Beautiful smile.
Yeah, you do notice the sharp teeth that he has. This drow seems to be not like other drow. Definitely a little bit more animalistic and a little bit more.
He's not like most drow.
He's not like most drow. He's different.
I'm different. I can change him.
This is the short-haired woman that you see. She has these like piercing yellow eyes, which is interesting. And then here
Angie, calm down.
Are the
no, she's a freaking werewolf.
And then here are the two men. One with a mohawk braided long in the back, and the younger-looking one. And the with the short hair and beard. So that's what they all look like up close. We have already put our tokens out. We have already rolled initiative. And
the second one, I was like,
is commencing. At the start of the turn order, we have the Drow Arachnomancer. As it is his turn.
Why does that need to be a title?
Sorry, what?
You see that he kind of smiles at you. He jumps off the cart, and as he does, his body elongates. You see at his ribs, two other pairs of arms come out, two other legs spread out as he mid-air transforms into a giant spider. A giant tarantula-looking spider with mainly black, but kind of these like purple highlights in the fur. Let me bring out his
I don't like it.
token. Yeah,
Don't
you
like
don't,
it.
and I get it. I do.
So he turned into this, right? He didn't make another. Yeah.
He turned into this.
Got
Yes.
it.
So you see
Holy
him
shit.
Oh Lord.
Big.
come out.
okay,
didn't
sure,
do
why
that.
not? Why not?
Boy.
And that is his bonus action to do that. So he will then come right up to you, Oliver. He's going to try to bite you.
Bring it.
It rears back and tries to come down on you. That is a 16 plus 8, 24 to hit. You take. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm pretty sure I'm good at these. No, I'm not good at that. I'm okay. But I rolled a 19, so it'll be 22.
Okay, you take 9 points of piercing damage, and then. And then 26 halved to 13 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then
Level 7.
yeah, he is going to like kind of rear up and
Don't you do a web.
22 to hit, which I think just hits you, correct?
Me?
Yeah.
I will use my shield pin to raise my AC by 2.
Perfect. You see that a web does come shooting out, and you put up your shield, and the last second it wraps around your shield, but you're able to kind of like throw that off. That is the end of his turn. I think. Let me make sure. I think it's just 2.
My shield is now just like fucking stuck to my arm with web.
Oh no, he has 3. Okay, so he's going to try to bite you again. Actually, no, he's going to try to bite Emory. Spreading the love a little bit. That's probably not going to hit. That is an 11.
It doesn't.
So he goes to bite you, and I would say your natural instinct and fear of spiders in this point makes you kind of like back up instinctually, and he
Too many legs.
snaps at you. It is.
I forgot. Isn't that like Emory's fear?
Yes.
Yeah, we
which
talked
is
about it
very,
last session.
That's what I thought.
Okay, it is now the short-haired woman's turn. She's going to run out here.
Just running.
She's going to sprint, and
Get her
she's
steps
just
in.
going to go past Aeliana, swiping at her. A 16 to hit you, Aeliana?
That just hits. That's literally amazing. Damn it.
You
Wait, where's
take-
Aeliana? Oh, fuck.
Aeliana, you take... a sneak attack.
Ooh.
Oh.
No, I got this, you
crap.
guys. I'll get her.
Okay, shit. I dropped it. Alright.
It'll be fine.
So...
Just a 10th level rogue.
Do we know? We don't know that.
Oh, so much counting.
is he still rolling?
24 points of piercing damage.
That's
And
like
then I need
half
you
my
to make
AC.
a Constitution saving throw.
I'm sorry, can you repeat my thing? 24?
24 points of piercing damage with a sneak attack, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine.
My eyes are dry already.
10.
10, that is a failure.
It's fine. It's fine.
Shit! Dang
I'm
it.
scared. It's
25 points of poison damage.
It's gonna
Are
be
you
real
still
awkward when they show up to Helmam without alien.
Are you still standing?
3.
No!
She's going to attack you a second time. She
No.
runs past you, slides underneath you, drags the blade right across your abdomen, cutting directly into what little armor you have and embedding itself in your abdomen. The slice itself hurts, but it's so sharp that it wouldn't normally cause pain right away. It's one of those things where it would hurt later, but then you feel this cramping, electrifying pain as poison erupts through your body. She then, on her knees, kind of spins around and goes to stab you in the back. That might not hit. That is a... No, I don't think it will. That's 13
Why are you so far
to
away
hit.
from me?
And then, that was 15 feet of movement. 20, 25...
Well, can I...
30. She's going to
Opportunity attack?
attempt... She's going to run away from you, and you can definitely opportunity attack.
My god. Now hold on, give me 1 second. I can use a reaction to make an opportunity attack to cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action.
Yeah,
And
are
targets-
you a warcaster?
Yes, I am.
Okay, perfect.
Nice.
Targets
Hell yeah.
only that creature, though. I don't have any spells that are gonna do anything. Because Cloud of Daggers doesn't target one creature, it's a
Correct.
location, correct?
You can just use your rapier.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to see if there was anything.
We gotta get you a magic rapier. So you feel more inclined
Yeah.
to use it.
That's expensive, though.
It is.
In this economy?
23,
23 hits.
5.
5 points of damage. I forgot to put this out.
Oh. What a waste of my turn it's about to be when I have to heal myself. Damn.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, cool. Sorry, give me just a second. I apologize. Pardon me.
You're pardoned.
Okay, yeah, so you slice at her. She kind of gets hit in the back, but she is sprinting towards the trees. So that is going to be her turn. It is now Aeliana's turn. Oliver, you're on deck.
I'm gonna stumble back and then heal myself.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Alright, carry on. I'll roll it myself. That's probably the end of my turn. Well, I can, Bardic Inspiration. Oliver, he's next. Are the guards on our side? Or are the guards enemies?
It looks like that they are. You are unsure.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of stumble back here and hope that they're good, and I'm gonna heal myself, so feel free to carry on. I'll roll my 3rd level.
Okay, so you fall down to one knee,
Ouch.
side immediately, just your hands are covered in blood as you place this magic on yourself to heal yourself. What do you do as you, on this one knee, you look up at Oliver? How do you give him that inspiration?
She's gonna give him a very weak smile and like a thumbs up, like I'm fine.
And I will say,
like,
you know,
don't worry about me.
it is a little comical, but I do also think that like seeing Aeliana like take a major hit like that, and even if it's hard to do, be willing to push through it, is kind of inspiring for you, Oliver. And it is your turn.
Okay. I have a question. If something is 1 foot thick,
Yes.
spell that I want to cast, could I cast it and then like cut a line in between like 2 people that are next to each other? Like,
Yeah, I would say so. I see what you're doing. Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. I really want to use this spell. And you said I can't tell if the guards are what's going through their head.
You can roll an insight check if you want. I'll give you a.
Would it be my action?
No.
Okay. 11.
Yeah, you can't tell. They look. They look scared. You don't know what they're gonna do.
What do I want to do? Kind of want to use this spell, so I think I am not going to use it. Actually, I'm going to cast a 2nd level inflict wounds at Mr. Spider.
Okay.
Attack. That is 12.
12 is gonna miss, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You grab onto his leg, and with another leg, it very quickly bats away your hand.
It's not good. Shit, I should have done. That was probably the worst move I could have done. I will just stay there and try to get hit by the spider again.
Okay. All right.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to roll 6 d20s in the Chat of Doom.
Why?
They have a +2 to this, and we'll see what happens. You want them to succeed. This is going to be a DC 13. Fail.
No, you said +2.
Sorry. I was looking at the wrong. I was scrolling down. So success.
Success. Fail.
Fail. Okay, so these 3 soldiers.
Oh, they're gonna run away like cowards?
Yes. These 3 at the south
fire.
here are taking the. You see, it's like they're almost like, finally we have an opportunity, and they're out of here. 5, 30. You can shout at them if you want. Try to convince them otherwise, but this is what they're doing. That's their turns. These 2. This one's gonna just step up and try to attack the spider. That is a natural 20!
Woo!
I didn't look down at it yet. That's amazing. Okay, so this is already 12 plus 4, 16 points of damage. As he slashes away at this guy. Nice. Oh wait, no, sorry. Okay. This guard is going to come up and do the same thing. He gets a 14, which is going to miss. And then this guard is going to run up here and try to grapple this guy through the cage. So they need to roll constitution saves, or athletic checks. And the guy, he's very quickly, the guy, the prisoner, is able to break out of it. That is the end of the guard's turn. This guy. This guy's going to run out. Wait, no, sorry. All the tokens are on top of each other. Hold on, give me a second here.
How did they all roll? That was my question.
All right, this guy is going to run out, and he is going to.
I'm scared.
I'm having a really, really good time at this spider fight.
He's going to run up to Xander. He's going to attack 3 times.
Attack 3 times.
Hit, miss. Okay, so one of them hits.
God, these guys can attack so many times. Jesus.
Dealing 8 points of bludgeoning damage to Xavier. He is a human right now, so he takes that full damage.
Who's Xavier?
Xander. Thank you.
Hey.
That is the end of his turn. I will say, Danny, you immediately recognize, while it's not House of Balance, you do recognize martial ability on both of these guys. As they, like, as the one breaks through the grapple and as the other one like comes out, you see like very adept fighting abilities from both of them. Neither of them are carrying any weapons. That is the end of his turn. Emory, you are up.
Okay, there's enough attention on this spider. I am going to bonus action dis-in-fucking-gage.
Okay, yeah.
And make my way, 5, 10, 15, 20, and I just so happen... Is this raised here, this area?
What are you talking about? Sorry.
Like this area? Or
yes, but it's not like... It's a slow
like
incline. So on the
Okay.
other side, it's 10 feet, but it's not like difficult terrain or anything, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But it
so
is
I could get
raised.
feasibly 5, 10, 15, 20, like up to like stumble across here and be like, hey, wait a minute, where are you going?
For sure, yeah.
And Emory will just turn around and be like, well, hey, and like slash with his rapier.
Okay, roll for attack.
And this is an advantage because it's my first turn and I have my little thing.
Mm-hmm.
19.
19 will hit.
Cool. So then 4d6 now of sneakies, plus a d8. Oh. 19 points of damage on that.
Nice.
And then I already bonus action disengaged. So yeah, now I'm just in melee with her, and that's my turn.
All right, perfect. This guy is now going to run out. He sees what's going on here. That was 10 feet of movement. He sees his brother fighting. He sees Aeliana. He sees Emory. He's going to... Yeah, he's going to run up to Emory. And actually, he'll do it right there so he can get advantage.
Oh, no.
He's going to attack you 3 times. I didn't know what time it was. One of them is a nat 20, but then the others are 13 and lower than 13, so that's not going to work. But
can I parry that?
Were those
you can
at advantage?
Oh, thank you. They were not at advantage. So one.
Damn it, Michael!
One hits at a nat 20, and then I need to roll 2 more attacks total. Thank you, Michael. Dirty 20 is gonna hit, and 22 is gonna hit.
Emory's death is on your.
I gotta
would
take
like
my
to-
sweater off for this.
You can parry the nat 20, and then I'll use my
By parry, do you mean
Trap-
uncanny dodge, or do you mean actually parry?
Oh.
Sorry, I just need to know.
uncanny dodge.
Because, yeah, just real quick.
Uncanny dodge for.
I know you have the ability to do both, so I'm just making sure I know which one you're doing.
I will uncanny dodge because the nat
Okay.
20 is going to be a lot more damage.
Okay,
than-
so you're gonna
So I
uncanny
wanna
dodge
have-
the 20, so that's your reaction. So you
Yeah.
can't. Okay, so and then Aeliana, what do you want to do?
For the lowest roll, I would like
Which is a dirty
to
20.
subtract a d8.
D8. That's 7, so that's 13, which is going to miss. So you get hit by a nat 20, which you will have, and then one more. So that is going to be... The nat 20 is... oh, wow, it was completely max damage, but you're going to have it all. So it was a total of 19 points of bludgeoning damage that you will have to 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Thank God.
And then the one more that hits you is a total of 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Sorry, I'm making sure I have all of my...
You're good. Music went away. Oh, there it is. Xander, you're on deck. Rowina, you're in the hall.
That
Danny,
is a 29.
Yes, you succeed. You see that with that last attack, he goes to sweep your leg to try to knock you prone, but you just jump over it, not allowing him to do so. That is the end of of his turn. It is now Xander's turn. Xander wolfs out for his bonus action, and he is then going to attack this guy who's attacking him twice. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. That's a nat 20, and then a 13, which is going to miss, but the nat 20 will hit, dealing 16 points of damage to this guy. Right, yep, that makes sense. Perfect. That is the end of Xander's turn. He's just going to stay right there. He actually kind of even goes like a little bit like almost back to back with you, Oliver. That's Xander's turn, and now it is Rowina's turn. Let me get Xander's.
Would it, if we both rolled a 10,
Oh, sorry,
would it be...
Dan.
Your dexterity's got to be higher than mine.
Yep, my bad.
I have an 18.
Yeah, go.
I'm within melee range of this spider thing, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm more asking because I'm not fighting it, but I want to just... I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Okay.
At the winds, I want to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, so I'm flanking Rogue Lady.
Nice.
And then I'm going to make a couple attacks at advantage. That's not going to hit. Ooh. Don't know. 15.
15 is going to miss.
Okay, that was just the first one. And then that's 19.
19 will hit.
Okay. Okay, so that's 10 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna spend a point to do Hand of Harm.
Okay.
Nice. That's gonna be an extra 7 necrotic.
Nice.
And she is poisoned.
Nice.
Okay, perfect.
Until the end of my next turn.
Yeah, you hit her twice. She's definitely looking a little beat up by that. Let me see here. Was any of that damage poison damage?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. I'm just making sure. Okay, perfect. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's gonna be the end of my turn.
All right, Rowina, you are up.
Okay, I think like pretty. How is the woman that Danny's just attacked looking?
Fine.
Okay, I think
Yikes.
immediately when Emory got attacked, Rowena went into spooky magic, crazy lady mode.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna just take kind of a step here, and I'm going to use my sorcery points to call forward my Hound of Ill Omen on this dude that just fucked up my brother.
Nice.
So like a shadowy, I think I described it as like almost like a Black Panther shadowy kind of thing. It uses dire wolf stats.
Cool.
Do you want me to pull those stats up, or
Yes.
I can draw it. Which square is it in?
it would be
If you do, you have to make it all one line, or it's going to be several different things.
Got
Okay,
it.
great.
Got it.
right like behind him, as though it's flanking this guy with Emory. I don't know if that will give anything, but so hold on.
From the shadows, you see coming out. Actually, I'm going to say that Rowina uses the wolf form of Xander's shadow to transform it into this like Hound of Ill Omen that lands down
so cool.
and yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, honestly, I'm supposed to roll initiative for it, but do you want it to just go on my turn, or do you want me to roll for it?
Your turn.
Okay. So it is going to it knows its target. It exists until its target dies. It is going to bite at this dude.
Okay.
And get 16 to hit.
Sorry, 16 to hit this guy. Just hits. Yep.
And that's going to be 10 points of piercing damage.
Did you roll an advantage with flanking? Does it get flanking?
Oh, does it?
It does get flanking.
Does it get a 20?
I got a modified 20.
Nice.
But so 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then like almost simultaneous, because that's a bonus action. So almost simultaneously, I'm gonna throw a 3rd level chromatic orb at this bitch.
Alrighty.
By this bitch, I mean that same dude.
The one guy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I got a nat 20.
Amazing.
On a 3rd level chromatic orb,
Holy
so it's
shit.
automatically 5d8.
Whoa!
5d8 is 40, and
40.
He had 40 hit points left.
Oh,
So you demolished this
amazing.
guy.
My hound
That's
almost
my
immediately
sister!
disappears, but I'm
That's
good
incredible.
for the dramatic effect.
Yes.
God.
Absolutely amazing.
So he like attacks Emory and almost immediately like turns around and is just like obliterated by shadows and
Yes.
You see him just like his body starts to sizzle and burn. Absolutely amazing.
don't fuck with my bird.
All right, that's the end of Rowina's turn. It is now the woman's turn. Sorry. She is going to attack Emory at disadvantage.
Okay.
At disadvantage, that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay.
You take 9 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make
Easy.
a Constitution saving throw.
A constitution.
Yep.
18.
That succeeds.
Thank you.
$29 halved to 14 points of poison damage to you. And she's going to attack
Is
you.
that a...
What?
That's not a charm.
No, she's stabbing you.
Nice.
And she's going to attack you
I respect the game. I respect the game. Come on.
again. At disadvantage, that is a 22.
Jesus.
I would like to parry that for slightly less damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I can reaction uncanny dodge. Just kidding. That happens every time.
You already used your reaction.
I did use my reaction, so that's not anything I could do anyway. I just have to take it like a guy.
Okay.
Just a little dude.
8 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
How do I get what she has?
We kill her and take the sword.
Another 18.
That'll succeed.
Oh wait. Oh no, that's for dexterity. Never mind. Evasion is dexterity saving, not Constitution.
34 halved to 16 points of poison damage. No, 17 points of poison damage.
Doesn't matter. Peace, y'all.
No!
I'm out.
Um,
And I'm pretty far into being gone.
what do you mean? What do you mean you're
Like-
pretty far gone?
Like if that was how many points was it? 16. I had
Reset.
2 hit points left, and then
Yeah.
You're fine. Yeah, it's good now as long as
She's then going to look at you, Danny, as she like stabs Emory in the gut and twists it. Emory falls to the ground. She looks at you, Danny, and she says, "I'm just trying to get out of here. Now let me leave." And she's going to use her movement to sprint.
Fair enough.
5.
Bye.
So I'm assuming opportunity attack.
Yeah, of course. Sorry, that went off the table. Oh, okay. Dirty. No, that's a 19.
That'll hit.
Dun, dun, dun. I'm sorry. I'm looking at stuff.
who are you saying that to?
Myself and the world.
Oh,
Oh, that's max. So that's going to be 13 because I have a D8 for my monk damage.
Nice.
No.
You see, she fully stumbles a little bit when you hit her.
Stunning strike?
Sure, I guess, yeah.
I'm not seeing. Yeah, it just says whenever I hit with an unarmed strike.
Might have answers.
That is a 21.
So succeed, but hey, we're using D&D 1 this session, people.
Oh.
So her speed is going to be halved
Okay,
until the
so
start of my next turn.
she used her bonus action to dash, and she would have been off the map, but now she's right there.
nailed
Wait,
it.
let me make sure. Yep, right there.
And the next attack against her is going to have advantage.
Perfect.
Wow.
All right, that is her turn. The spider, through its like mandibles, talks to you, Oliver, and says, "Friends are easily distracted." And he is going to sidewind you here to get advantage with the martial arts guy, and he's going to attack you.
Would the guard that's by the wagon have an attack of opportunity?
No, he hasn't left his melee range.
It left the guard's melee range. The one next to the wagon.
No, he's on the other side of the wagon. He wouldn't have.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. The spider has a reach of 10 feet, the guard doesn't. He is going to attack you at advantage. At advantage, that is a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Just barely hits.
You take... God, that sucked. 9 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
13.
That fails.
I will use my inspiration.
Okay.
And I rolled a 1, so 14.
Okay. Sorry. You take 37 points of poison damage.
I'm out.
You guys.
He is then going to shoot a web over at Rowina.
You guys.
What do we do?
This is why I don't like spiders.
That hits with a 26 to hit you, Rowina. Rowina, you are restrained. A coil of web wraps around you, and your entire body is restrained in this moment. He is then going to... he then shouts in Undercommon to the woman. Nobody understands it because Emory's unconscious. Lifts up a mandible and slams it in the ground on Oliver. Oliver, you failed 2 death saving throws.
You guys.
Aeliana, you're up.
Oh my god. Well, immediately I'm casting bonus action healing word on him because I'm going to try and run over and give Emory a potion. That's my action. So, and I can automatically, once per day, I can get a max heal for the, but it's only level 1 though, right?
Only a level 1.
So never mind, I'm casting a 3rd level. I'm doing as many as I can. 3d4. 13 healing to Oliver, and then I'm gonna run. Before I run, I'm gonna scream at these 3 guards over here. Get back and fight for your people! And then I'm gonna run over here and I'm gonna use my action to give Emory my last healing potion, which is 2d6. 8 hit points to Emory.
Okay.
I can do a lot.
Roll a persuasion check for me. Bard.
Persuasion. That is a 22.
Yes.
22. Perfect. We will see what happens on their turn.
Boy.
But Aeliana, the fear in you is
Great turn.
immense as you run forward.
Yeah.
You see your Oliver on the ground, and you desperately reach out to him, wanting to run to him, but knowing in this moment
need
what
as
he
many
would
people as
want you
he-
to
yep.
do, and you cast that healing word. You run over to Emory, pour the potion in. Emory, you're able to wake up Oliver. So are you. Both of you are prone in this moment.
I almost want it to be like they take the first breath and it's like almost like rainbow air, like
Amazing. I
Amazing.
love that. That's great.
Yay!
Great turn.
And luckily,
yes!
luckily it is Oliver's turn. So Oliver.
Heal
all
yourself!
right.
Get out of there!
No can do.
God damn it!
There's a giant spider to be dealt with.
Oops.
I will.
Oh god.
Am I flanking the spider with that guard
Yes,
that's being?
definitely.
Okay. So then I will at a 4th level cast inflict.
Yes!
Come on. Give me 60-10.
Come on. You have a bardic too.
Be a dirty 20.
Hits.
Okay. So 60-10.
Let's go.
Imagine a natural 20.
High rolls. High
I
rolls.
was
High
fucking
rolls.
hoping.
Imagine it's 6.
60-10, right? First, it's 3 for first level, 4 for second, 5 for third, 6 for fourth.
Inflict Wounds is a nasty spell.
I love
It's
infliction.
a great spell.
So good.
I've been a nasty spell.
4, 14, 15, 18, 22, 29, 34 points of,
Woohoo!
what is it, necrotic?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you slam him with necrotic. His abdomen, you see it start to gray and wither in a spot. He's still looking pretty healthy.
Oh my
Gross.
god!
No.
Focus
Oh
fire!
god, I'm gonna die. I
Get
think he sees
away.
that, and then you see Oliver just look real scared.
Oliver, go ahead and roll an insight check for me.
11.
As the person who does this for your party, you know that that is exactly what he is trying to do. He is trying to draw fire right now.
Interesting.
And whether or not you should let him do that is up to you, but it seems like if you don't, that's up to you. But you know that he is trying to do that. That is Oliver's turn.
It's working. I might move. Just I can get up, and then I'll just take a couple steps that way. And that's my turn.
Aeliana has successfully convinced these guards to stop being cowards. 5, 10, 15,
Good, dude.
16.
Let's go.
Good
This
job.
one sprints up here, but he has to use his action to dash. So does this one.
Can the other one get flanking? Maybe here. Or...
And then this, yeah, exactly. And then that guy's gonna go
Yes.
there and attack him at advantage. That is gonna hit and deal 9 points of damage to this guy.
Not bad.
Who has already been hit a couple times. He's starting to look a little bloodied.
Nice.
I feel like we got to get that woman who's running away.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know
she's my folks. She's not getting away from me.
Perfect, Jenny. Get it.
all
I'm
right.
faster than her.
That is the end of. Oh wait, no, sorry. The other guards get to go. So that's. He's gonna run over here, but he doesn't get a turn. But the other two get an attack each on the spider. One misses, one hits.
All right.
For 9 points of damage to the spider.
Little by little.
Yep.
That's the
one of them's down.
end of their turn. Emory, you are up. I need you to do your turn. I was gonna
Yes.
say roll a death
I'm
saving
not
throw,
dying.
but-
I'm
yeah.
not dying anymore. I wake up. I'm prone. Spider. Everybody's fighting. What the fuck? Dead guy. Where is she? Oh, there she is. I'm gonna crossbow bolt her ass.
All right.
At advantage.
Yep, which sneaky. Um, 19.
19 hits.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. 3 6s on a sneak attack.
Devil.
Oh, let's go. Oh my gosh.
26 points of damage.
Nice.
Delightful. That was fun.
Spicy.
She's looking hurt.
How far away is she?
30 feet away from you.
I get up, which takes 15 feet.
Yep.
So at least I'm up. And I'm not thinking straight, and I don't want to with the spider. So I'm just gonna like do this crossbow bolt and then just like throw a dagger, even though it's at disadvantage.
Sobbing and throwing it.
That's so good.
Oh, at disadvantage.
That's so good.
I think 2-weapon attack only counts for melee attacks. I think your offhand attack can only be a melee attack.
Damn.
I think.
Oh.
Rip in peace.
Can anybody back me up on that?
I do not know. but I can look it
That
up.
sounds right.
When you take the attack action on your turn and attack with a light weapon, you can make one extra attack as a bonus action later on the same turn. That extra attack must be made with a different weapon. You don't add your ability modifier to the extra attack's damage unless the modifier is
Okay,
negative.
cool. So yeah,
It
go
says
ahead.
it says it's fine, and
Yeah.
in Baldur's Gate, it's an option.
So just go ahead and
I don't know if that's good or
roll
bad.
and it would just be a disadvantage, which you
Are
already.
we
disadvantage,
pro
right?
Baldur's
Yeah.
Gate rules or not?
As a player, I'm very pro Baldur's
I
Gate
wish
rules.
I could move my cloud of daggers.
Just
Damn.
run through everybody with Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardians is so
It's the best. It's the best.
What did you get?
It is a 15.
15 misses.
And now we know that offhand weapons can be.
Now we know.
We all learned something.
And when that doesn't work, I will re-engage. I'm keeping my eye on her. She fucked me up,
All right.
and I want to know more about her. I'm curious. her
Jeez,
deal?
calm down.
I want to be like her. No, I want to
She just
fucking
has short
fuck
hair.
up her shit.
Angie, she just has short hair.
No,
You're just
I want to
not
fuck
thinking
her
straight.
shit up. No,
You want to what?
I want to fuck
What are
her
you
shit
gonna
up.
do? Oh.
Oh,
No, I think that this
And not that way!
You missed the word up.
You
when
guys!
You first said that.
I want to fuck her shit up.
Yeah, up's an important word.
Eric and I heard the same thing.
That's my turn, you
yeah.
guys. That's my turn.
Good job. Good turn. Good turn.
Good turn.
Good turn. Great
The remaining brother took an opportunity attack from that warrior who failed, and is going to come up to you, Emory, and attack you once for now.
That's not okay.
Why are they attacking me?
Because you're attacking
that's-
her. 22 to hit you.
Yeah.
You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
I would like to do the uncanny dodge.
4, half to 4. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
You're good
This
at
is
that. You're
good,
good at
though.
that.
This
You're
is
good at that. You're good at that.
Yeah. It is only an 11.
You are knocked prone, and his
Oh,
next 2
Lord.
attacks on you are at advantage.
That's gross. Why would you do that, Zach?
I have. Did he make that? Okay, never mind. Go on.
Did he
Will
make
one
what?
of them be? Will one of them be halved because I have evasion?
No, that's evasion is for like area of effect spells and stuff like
Oh.
that.
Like a fireball.
Yeah. A 17 is going to hit you at advantage,
Mm-hmm.
and a 21 is going to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
You take
Either I'm going to be gone again.
13
so-
points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Wait, how many did you have left?
4.
Okay, so you go unconscious and fail 2 death saving throws.
Oh, because of.
Because he hit you with the first one, and then the second one makes you fail 2 death saving throws.
Okay.
This guy's dead, so it's not his turn. It is now Xander's turn, who is
Things
going
are
to...
Fine. Why is everybody so stressed out?
Xander is going to look at what's happening here and get incredibly pissed off, drag a claw across his chest yet again. Some blood starts to come out. He takes 6 points of necrotic damage.
Xander, what are you doing, buddy?
But he is then going to attack this guy twice. It's not
I
an
wish I
advantage
could
because
cast 2
Emory
spells
is
in a round.
unconscious. Dirty 20 and a 21 hit. So both hit. He is going
Come on,
to
Xander.
deal. Yeah, because that was his bonus action to do that, so he doesn't have his third attack. But this is a total with the fire damage of 26 total points of damage,
Oh.
which kills this guy.
Oh,
Hey,
God,
Xander.
God.
So you see, he just kind of bends down and he punches Emory right in the temple.
Emory? That guy.
Knocking Emory
bad
unconscious and putting him down. Xander just jumps on his back, digs his claws into the man's chest, and just pulls back, and the man just rips in half. And Xander lands on top of him, and he howls in an animalistic victory. And that is the end of Xander's turn. Danny, you are up. Rowina, you're on deck.
I'm feeling very angry about all of these not nice people, you guys. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, just sprinting up to this woman.
Nice
Okay.
blocker.
A little.
And yeah, make some attacks.
All right.
Kill her, Danny. Come on.
That's an 18 on the first hit.
18 succeeds.
Knock her out.
Or succeeds. It.
Yeah, knock her out.
Okay.
Yes, sure.
Nat 20 on the second.
Oh shit!
She's dead.
Let's go!
Let's go! I
Let's
keep getting
go.
hot and then cold and then hot.
I know.
So
Need another drink.
on the first regular hit, it's going to be 4 plus 5. So 9 force damage on the first one.
Okay.
Second one is already, it's an 8 plus 5 plus 5, so 18.
You see, you clock her. She falls to her knees and then falls to the ground, unconscious. And then you see her mouth begin to foam, and necrotic veins come across her mouth,
Uh-oh.
and she shakes in seizures and dies.
She had a poison thing in her mouth, didn't she? She bit it. Ass.
Yikes.
I'll revivify you. No.
Ooh. No, we should.
Is she dead or is she unconscious?
She's dead.
She's dead.
Okay.
Bye, bitch.
Well.
What was her yellow eyes, though? And she was cute. Okay, you guys, fine.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
No.
I'm so surprised.
Guys, we're not out of this yet. We gotta focus.
I am.
Well, because now this spider boy's gonna be pissed.
Well, that's
Or thankful. Maybe he was their prisoner. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that's my
Danny,
turn.
as you see, sorry, I forgot to say something. As
What?
you see her like officially die and seize up, her skin becomes translucent, and her hair goes white into an almost translucent white hair, and her eyes become pure yellow, and you recognize that she is a changeling.
Oh.
Shit. Well.
Quiz?
Quiz Rizik is back. So Danny, that was your attack action, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really want to waste anything, so I'm pretty sure that's just going to be.
Do you have any movement left? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I mean, I do have 20 feet of movement left.
You have 60
but-
feet.
Well, I went.
Towards the spider.
Well, I went 30.
5, 10,
I guess I could bonus action dash.
weren't you right here?
Yeah,
5, 10,
and I
You
did
can
30 to get
bonus
it
action
30,
dash.
35. That's
under
35.
the new D&D 1 rules. Monks can
Oh,
bonus
the
action
rogues
dash.
are not special anymore.
We should have been able. Monk should have been able to do that the whole time. I'm just gonna say that.
They got key points.
Yeah, but you go through them so fast.
Deal with them.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'll just make myself worse.
Okay.
Okay.
This is on a temporary basis, and Michael knows that.
I'm
Or
so
potentially,
okay.
potentially temporary. As of right
Everybody
now,
I feel like I brought.
Temporary.
as of right
I feel
now,
like
see
I
no
brought
problem
it-
with it.
I feel like I brought a dog home, and it's like we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Well, it is.
And
It
the
should feel
dog
that
is
way.
the monk one.
So good.
5. So that was 20 feet, and then I'll just go 35, 40, 45, 50, and just kind of chill out there. That's
Alright.
gonna be my turn.
Perfect. Rowina, you are restrained.
Oh, yeah,
I forgot
hold
about
on.
this. I forgot about that.
Can I? Okay.
Oh, I'm on.
Yeah, I think Rowena would be doing everything she could to get to Emory. So I am going to. I totally forgot I was restrained. I had my whole turn planned. Just try to get out of this, I guess.
All right, roll a athletics check.
12.
You stay restrained.
That's my action, I'm gonna assume.
Yep.
Well,
Would you say that I could call forth my Hound of Ill Omen without?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's no
Okay.
problem.
So I'm gonna do.
Just can't move.
I probably
You
shouldn't
can even
spend
attack. It'll just be at disadvantage. Well, you can't now because it was an action. But
Well, but
Can
the
you Misty Step out of?
Hound can attack.
yeah, you could also Misty Step out of the web.
Oh fuck
Or would
me.
you just move and still be webbed?
That's a good point.
question.
That's a good point. Because it's stuck to her.
What is
I don't
Misty
know.
Webs?
It depends on like how you want to look at web. If
Misty
it's like an
web.
if it's like an area thing,
Yeah.
then that's different. But I mean, it makes sense. I think whatever Zax decides is the best option.
Because it's not like you're being grappled by a person who you like get away from. You know.
Right. Yeah, it'd be like if you were
Yeah, I mean,
covered
it just
in-
simply says you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. If I let you bring your clothes with you, it makes sense that Web would come with you.
Okay, well then I think.
Now, if
so
you
that-
were stuck in a web that was a trap somewhere, that would
Yeah.
be different.
Big web. Yeah.
That would be different. This is web that has specifically attacked you. And
That
went
makes
around
sense.
You.
Yeah, no, that makes a ton of sense.
If you ran into a web, you could Misty Step out of that.
So then I will use 3 sorcery points to call my hound to The spider.
Okay.
Boy.
Spoity
That
boy.
location good? I can move him.
Boy.
Spoity
That
boy.
location good? I can move him.
That's perfect. And he's gonna bite. Like a good little hound dog.
Raunch him.
But he only got a 6.
That misses.
A miss.
Would it be flanking with the guard?
Yeah, it would be.
Crunch him.
Worse.
Worse? Damn.
I tried.
Worse.
I tried.
Good call, good call.
Yeah, so he's
Good
scary
turn, good
though.
turn.
And I didn't get out of the web, but he does get to take opportunity attacks if the spider moves.
Okay.
And he exists until the spider dies.
All right. That is the end of your turn. This woman be dead. It is now the spider's
This woman
turn.
be dead.
Woman be dead.
Please roll bad for once. Jesus.
He is going to
Have
step
one more
right
tick open.
here and get 2 opportunity attacks. 1 hits, dealing 4 points of damage.
Nice.
How's he looking?
How's he looking? Bloody.
Bloody.
Not even bloodied yet.
Hairless.
Nothing above. Okay.
He
Does
is
my
then.
hound get one, or is he still within 5 feet?
He's still within 5 feet.
Still
of the
within
hound.
5.
Okay.
He is going to. He's gonna bite Oliver.
Yep.
Yep.
Ooh.
Is it nat 20? Because I can make him re-roll it.
It is.
I'm gonna make him re-roll it.
Okay, good.
It's the last trick I
Aeliana.
have up my sleeve. The last trick!
Oh, that would have been. Honestly, could have been instant death.
Could have been a dead. Yeah, could have been dead.
That is a 12, which will miss.
Miss.
He is then going to try to bite Rowina at advantage because she's restrained.
Fuck. I can't do it again.
That is a 22 to hit you, Rowina.
Hey, hold on. How does shield work? I just.
It adds 5
It adds
to your
5
AC.
to your AC.
Okay, never mind.
Ah.
My 14 with mage armor.
Rowina, you take 11 points of piercing damage,
Neat.
and I need you to make
Does it break through the web?
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I'm good at that.
It hurts what you
18.
say.
Okay, 18. $36 halved to 18 points of poison damage.
Okay. Ouch.
And then he's just gonna try to bite you again at advantage. He's trying to get a player off the board. That is a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 11 points of piercing damage again, and we need a Constitution saving throw.
I mean, I think this is it for me here.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Well, she's just gonna go unconscious.
9.
Damn. Shit.
Let him go. Let him go.
32 points of poison damage.
Oh!
I'm out.
No! Okay. All I
Rowena
want to
goes-
do is cast a 4th level Cloud of Daggers, and I can't!
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
I can't.
You
I
got
can't
a
leave her-
Cleric's
can't
right
leave her
there.
dead. Oh, that's true.
All right. That was 3 attacks, correct?
1 on me, 2 on Rowena.
Yep. So that's the end of his turn.
Okay.
But
I'm
does my hound go?
Yes, it does. Aeliana, you are up.
Yeah, it's
All around
Cloud
it.
of Daggers time, baby.
Alrighty.
4th level Cloud of Daggers. She's like watching people go down, go down,
Yeah.
go down. She's like healing, and I think at this point she's finally like shaking with rage. She's like, this is too much, it's too much, and it's like an explosion from her hands. It's like just all this
Amazing.
color. And that's gonna be 8d4. Give me a moment to roll this. Seven, 11. 24
Nice.
slashing. Piercing. Where's the damage check?
Uh,
Slashing.
yeah.
Yeah, so she's just like lets out a yell, and it's like just.
24. Sorry. Oh, God.
And then,
he is starting to look hurt.
Oliver, have you used your bardic inspiration yet?
Yes, I have.
Okay, I'm gonna give you another one.
Thank you.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right, that is the end of Aeliana's turn. Releasing that cloud of daggers, a swarm of colorful daggers swarms and stabs and slashes at this spire. You see purple, dark purple, almost black, viscous liquid pouring out of various wounds. Oliver, you are up.
I will decide if I want to use first level with that max thing that Dana got me, or try first second. I'll do it at second level. Cure wounds. Which will be on Rowina. It would have been the same as the first level max. So, been 8 plus 4, so 12 points of healing to you, Rowina.
Nice.
And then I will bonus action. Never mind, I should have done it differently. I can't do what else? I will just look menacingly at the spider.
Okay, you look menacingly at the spider.
Yep.
That's the end of your turn?
Can I like move Rowina, or that'd be an action?
That
If
would
I
be an
wanted to like,
action.
yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
When special abilities allow players to do certain things, I feel like I can't just allow. Yeah.
No, that's totally good.
All right, it is the guards' turn. They are going to start snaking around this guy and just start making
Let's go, guards! Let's go!
as many attacks as they can
Fingers crossed.
as they
man.
surround
Who's
the town.
that?
So this is 6 attacks on this spider.
Fingers crossed.
Miss.
Come on.
Miss.
You're kidding me.
I swear to God, I haven't rolled above
Some
an
of them
8.
are flanking. Some of them are flanking.
Oh yeah, 2. Okay. So hold on.
I would say
They're all
So you
flanking.
have-
they're all flanking.
They're all
yeah.
flanking. So 1
Just
missed,
reroll all
2
4 of them.
missed, 1 hit. So 3 more. 1 hit. So 2 hits so far. Another miss. And another nat 20. So
Oh,
2 hits
three
and a nat
3
20.
hits, one of them being a nat 20.
That's not bad.
Oh God. A total of 26 points of damage. No, 23.
Damn.
23 points of damage. He is now bloodied. All right, that is the end of their turn. Emory and the Chat of Doom, I need you to roll a death saving throw for me.
Oh shit! I forgot that. Not that I could have.
All right, that is
Oh
a
my
failure
God.
for Emory.
I'm dead.
Did you have?
I had 2 failed deaths.
Emory.
I knew there was something I needed to do.
Wait,
such a
no.
bad cleric.
Okay.
Emory.
No.
In this brief moment of
No.
consciousness, you see Rowina restrained, struggling, trying to get out. You see Oliver bashing his shield into this spider. The spider is surrounded by people. You see Aeliana above you, hair blowing back, rage filling the air as she sends these daggers forward. You see Danny sprinting forward as fast as he can. Xander's howling in rage. You see all this happening as if it's happening in slow-mo. What is the last thought that goes through your head?
I truly never thought this could happen.
Emory fades and dies.
Jesus Christ.
We have a battle that commence. It is Xander's turn. Xander is going to sprint forward and attack this spider three times, at advantage. Okay. That is a 24, which hits. That is a dirty 20, which hits. And that is a 25, which hits. This is going to be 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 9 is 20 plus 15 is 35 points of damage from all 3 attacks as he's just ravaging and thrashing at this spider. But that is the end of his turn. Danny, you are up. Rowina, roll perception check for me.
Yeah.
Real quick.
I was like, I don't know if I noticed this.
Danny, I don't think you do. If
Sorry,
want
did
to
you say
try,
for
you
me?
can, but I don't think you do.
That's what I was like. Oh, sorry. I thought you would ask me specifically to roll perception.
No, I was asking Rowina to roll one.
My bad.
So,
Okay.
No.
Is this
Unless
the
you,
kind-
if you think that you would,
That's the thing is I don't think that I would.
I don't think you would either. Yeah. So, but I was asking Rowina so that she can plan for her turn. Rowina,
No, that makes sense.
On your
That totally
perception
makes
check?
sense.
Is this to see if Emory is alive?
Yes.
Rowena would have, the minute she was conscious, turned to look at Emory. So I got a 12. If you want me to say that I didn't
It was a
see
decent. It was a
that's fine.
decent 10. It was a decent 10.
Okay.
I just because I knew you'd be looking at him, I wanted
Yeah.
to see if you could tell that he was dead or not.
Yeah.
So you do notice that, but right now it is Danny's turn.
Okay, so I've moved 30 feet. So flanking, I'm assuming, because
Oh,
I'm
yeah, for
across
sure.
from. Yeah. Would I get like flanking plus whatever because of all the people that's surrounding? He's flanked like on. There's like 1, 2.
You have advantage. You have advantage.
That's fine. That's fine. Thanks. Thank you, Zach.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Nice. Let's. I would say probably roll for, unless you're gonna do anything special. I would roll for all 3 attacks.
Great. I am gonna do that. So that's on the first one. Second attack. Yeah, 27 on the second.
That'll hit.
And then, how bad is it? How bloody is he looking?
I mean, he's bloodied, but he was hardy. And then
I
Xander
will
took a big chunk of damage at him, but you're probably gonna need all 3 attacks. And maybe
I'll do flurry of blows to roll an extra 2, so there'll be 4 total.
That might do it. And just give me
It'll have
grand
Cloud of
total
Dagger.
advantage. You're right. Sorry, go ahead.
The third attack I don't think is gonna hit with a 13.
That's not gonna hit. No.
And the last attack, another 27.
That'll hit.
Okay, so I'll do the So 3 out of the 4 hit, and then 1 of them is a crit.
Yes.
So I'll do the non-crits first. That's 11. Another 11, so that's 22.
Okay.
Plus. Ooh, max! I did the crit has a max on it, so that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 plus 22.
Wait, what?
Monks, man.
I did 11 on the
21
first.
plus 22. Oh, I understand.
Yep.
I understand.
Because one of the because the
I understand. I got you.
43.
Gotcha. So
him.
43 total. I mean, he's on death's door. But he's
hand of
still
harm.
Cloud of and Cloud of Daggers is right there.
And Cloud of Daggers is going to happen as well. Yeah.
I'll do hand of harm.
He's on death's door for him. You know.
Which
That's just an extra 7 points of necrotic.
Okay. You see that his legs are shaking and he's about to collapse. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. If he can be poisoned, he has the poison condition, but I don't know if
He
can
cannot
be.
be poisoned.
That's what I figured. That's me then.
Yeah, I mean, Danny just completely destroyed the rest of this guy's health. He has very low HP. The Cloud of Daggers will kill him, but it is technically Rowina's turn. So, Rowina, you are restrained in this web, prone on the ground. You see Emory die.
Yeah.
And you turn and face this spider, and what do you do?
So I
He has 3 hit
Actually-
points left, by the way, Danny.
So close.
Yeah, I know that what I should do is attack the spider, but what I actually am going to do is like I come to consciousness. I see Oliver turn back to the spider about to fight. I turn to Emory and see what's going on over there. I'm going to like just gutturally yell Oliver and then misty step to Emory. I know I'm still restrained, but I'm there.
Do it.
The cloud of daggers shreds what is remaining of this spider as it screeches loudly and falls to the ground. Doesn't change back into a drow humanoid. All 8 legs have been severed from its thorax, and one dagger, the one that finishes it off, is just penetrated right in the skull of the giant head, and it falls to the ground. Oliver, you hear Rowina scream your name and teleport away. You turn and you see her fall on her knees in front of a lifeless Emory.
I will say that would have been my bonus action. Oh wait, 2 things. One, my hound still would have been up according to the wording of the rules. It doesn't matter, but for future reference.
Okay,
also,
cool. Thank you.
Since I just used my bonus action to get there, can I try to break free from the webs as an action? I didn't think about that.
I'm just gonna.
Once I get to
I'm
Emory.
gonna say yes, and I'm gonna just allow you to do it too. So you, because we're out of combat, there's no arms around. So you land in front of Emory and just like you like push your arms out, and like there's like a blast of shadow that just shatters this web, and you land and you are kneeling right in front of Emory. Oliver, what do you do?
I mean, I will rush over to Emory and just no. And I think different from when I brought back Danny, where I asked for everybody to think of a memory. I think I'm just going to try to communicate with Brarnan in this moment and just it's like Brarnan, his story's not done yet, and I will cast Revivify.
Okay. Because you just went ahead and cast it, I need you to roll a d20 and add your proficiency bonus and your wisdom modifier.
In the chat?
In the chat, yeah.
And
Can
you
I
have a bardic-
ask-
You have a bardic still.
Can I ask? I mean, like, if Oliver was just going to do this, like, fully, Eric say, like, no, fuck off. But I would have brushed over as well, and I would think because Danny has cast the spell before, a long time ago. I think just trying to help and like, I know Oliver knows what he's doing,
No, yeah, I mean,
but just helping
I
as I
will
can.
allow you because of your speed, yes. But the way he spoke it,
It's more.
sounds
I
like
mean,
he really wants
it's
to
more
do it.
thematic than anything.
No. I think it definitely happened. So I will. Oh, you already rolled it. Okay, well,
it'd be a +7, it'd be a 15.
and it's also a DC 5 on the first time.
Yeah.
So,
Everybody
but
like
No way we were gonna fail this. Trust me.
but 2 things. First of all, you call out to Brian in this way, and there's a moment as you like raise your hand up where time kind of slows for you, Oliver. The rain slows to a stop, and you are kind of frozen in time. You can't really move, but you are kind of cognizant. And you hear in the very faint distance of your mind the fire of a forge burning. And you hear the occasional of iron on iron. And no voice is heard, but you feel a sense of expectation. A sense of what's the best way to describe this? A sense of unfulfilled opportunity, a sense of an empty moment that is asking for something. And you don't hear a voice, you don't know how you know this necessarily, but Brarnin in this moment is asking for something from you. What does Oliver mean that? Take that to mean.
In this moment of desperation, he would give whatever. He would try to give anything.
So you fully give over yourself, basically,
yep.
in this moment. And you feel a sense of comforting warmth take over you. And you immediately come back to as you slam the diamond into Emory's chest. And the rain starts to fall again. And Emory, you did not worship a god in your life.
No.
So there is not an afterlife that immediately begins to greet you. There is a place that does, however. You are in... You open your eyes and you see whiteness all around you. You're standing on something, but when you look down, you don't really see anything. You're just standing on nothing. And for a second, an incredible sense of dread and fear overcomes you. I don't know if you, Angie, have ever had a moment where, I don't know, perhaps you think of the concept of forever. That's something that always does it for me. Or you think of something that your little tiny human brain literally can't comprehend, and so it sends a message to your body of fear to make you stop thinking about that in that moment. I don't know if something like that has ever happened to you, but that's the closest sensation I can attribute to the way you feel. Just a sudden sense of how small you are in a vast space. And as you walk, you take a step forward, and below you, stones appear. Mossy covered stones of a street. You take in a deep breath and you smell the salty, sweet air that you know is Dariak. And as you begin to walk, the world of Dariak kind of fills in around you. But it's different. It's translucent. It's effervescent. But it's there, and you're creating it as you're walking. And it feels comforting. That feeling of fear goes away. And you come to a crossroads. One that is for sure not in the city of Dariak. It's as if someone put a filter of Dariak over a different location. And you're in the middle of a courtyard, and there are a vast number of alleyways that branch off of this courtyard, all look incredibly different. One seems to have a shining green light in a tree at the end of it. One has a fireplace roaring. One is completely dark in shadow. One is constantly dusted with crashing waves and mist of sea and air. But you can't really pay attention to all of those because you see in front of you a well, flush with the ground. You walk forward and you see that the well is filled with water that is currently so still that it's practically a mirror. And in that reflection, you see someone standing across from you. And you look up, and you see a woman standing there. Long, white hair, deep purple skin, a long green robe, and she smiles at you. And you feel a warmth in yourself. You recognize this woman, but you've never seen her before. You look back in the reflection, and you're no longer seeing a reflection, you're seeing an image. You're looking down in this image, and you see rain falling. And you see your body, lifeless. Kneeling next to you, you see Rowina crying, holding you. You see Danny, concerned, fearful, showing intense emotion where you normally see Danny showing such intense emotion. You see Oliver, focused, afraid. They're all standing over you, and you feel as if you chose to, you could fall into this well, and you could rejoin your friends, and you could be with them. They have given you this moment, this opportunity. And then across from the well, you still see that woman, and she just smiles at you, welcoming. You can go with the woman, or you can fall in the well. What does Emory choose to do?
That's my family down there. And I fall headfirst into the well.
You fall into the well, and almost as if, like Inception, you fall into the well. It's like you're coming out of a bunch of water as you take in a breath, and you are getting hit with rain and water as Rowina and Oliver and Danny are all standing above you.
I have a aesthetic
Please.
request.
I also
Please.
have an aesthetic request.
The diamond that Oliver would have pushed into me was right on the start of the necrotic damage tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would like to think that all of the veins of the tattoo have now turned into like this diamond silver like sheen.
Amazing.
Kind of like the metallic like Sharpie.
Yes.
And that like goes all the way through that tattoo.
You see it. You see it start there in the center, and as Emory wakes up, actually, what I will say is, as you've cast that spell, Oliver, you see it begin to just grow from the center, and the veins, like, from the center are becoming bright and silver, and when they reach the end of where the tattoo is, that's when Emory, like, and then what else were you saying, Angie?
I think Emory's first thought when they wake up is they look at the tattoo, and they're like, oh shit, yeah, it worked. Hell
I'll
yeah.
just bring Emory up into probably a hug that almost knocks you back out.
Oh.
I feel like Rowena was like already sort of holding you, and just like the hug ends up being just like a big group hug
In the rain.
in the rain.
Yeah.
Bees, get on it, fan art.
It was so
Do not
demanding.
demand fan art from me.
Bees, I want that on my desk by Friday at 5. All right?
That was humbling.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Are we good? Are you guys good? Who's where? Where? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Ooh.
Oliver,
What's up?
as Emory is looking at you, and as Aeliana runs up to you, you are like clasping your hands together. You're doing something with your hands. You're like, Eric's like Oliver's like Eric. So you're talking with your hands in some way.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? And you don't notice it at first, but you look down at your hands, and there is severe scarring on both of your hands that wraps around your hands and goes a little bit down to the wrist. That looks as if at some point in your life you suffered intense third-degree burns, and they have since healed. You have full motion. It doesn't hurt in any way, but you do have... Your hands are now as if they were severely burned at some point in your life.
He doesn't say anything.
The guards all around you are like out of breath. And they come up. The one who you were talking to this entire time comes up to you. Is everyone alright?
You tried to run away. Some of you.
Well, yes.
What the hell?
Well, did you see that thing?
Yes, I did. And did you see what it did?
We were scared for our lives.
So was I, and so were they.
Well, then, congrats on being a better person, I suppose. We have families at home. Families who will probably die because of what we've done. And that's
What
something
exactly?
we didn't take
Ask
lightly.
him what the message is.
What exactly did we just do?
Well, you just killed a captain of the Kovaxian Empire, that's for sure.
Nice.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, good.
And
Good.
probably killed all of our families.
Well, nobody knows that we've done this yet.
Yes, they do.
How?
He points to the rings that are on all of these bodies. You see that all of them have a ring on them. That is a silver ring. And it's very clearly on the changeling, because she's the only one that wasn't, like, eviscerated. You see that where the ring is, black necrotic veins go throughout all of their bodies.
What exactly? Can you give some detail? How do they? What's with the rings?
It's how they communicate with one another. It also kills them, so that no information can be seen given into the wrong hands. So I'm sorry that we didn't take our families' lives lightly.
It doesn't matter what happened in the moment they stayed at the end. That's how I feel about it.
The guards all kind of just like start to congregate and talk amongst themselves about, you hear them, overhear them talking about like what they're gonna do and everything.
This isn't going to get us anywhere. We need to figure out what is going on.
Can't do it today, but tomorrow I can talk to. Just because they're dead doesn't mean they're gone. I can get some answers from them. I mean, they might not answer, but
Xander releases his wolf form.
we might want to put some distance between us and this location.
Definitely.
Well, we're pretty close. Aren't we pretty close to the city? We're not
Like
that.
2 days away.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought we were like right there. Okay.
Maybe get off the road a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should search their bodies.
Yeah, and take one of their
Absolutely.
heads. Whichever one we think will be the most.
Xander, just like
Agreeable.
without missing a beat, just nods, and he walks over to
Probably the woman.
The
yeah, he walks over to
changeling?
the
Because she's the
That's
one
that's
that
the
they were
one I
all
was
trying to
thinking,
protect.
woman. He just takes out one of his hand axes, kind of spins it, and just goes right down on her head and removes it.
I think we should take the other one just in case.
The other one's a spider.
Spider head?
The dude.
Oh, yeah.
One of the two
spiders.
dudes.
I think one of them. Yeah.
Take the braid one.
Yeah, one of you. Emory, you just. Which head do you want?
The braid one.
Do you want to be? Do you have honors?
Yeah. And
Xander
I
hands
try to
you
get
the
up.
As Emory and Oliver, I think I'm gonna help both Emory and Oliver up, and I'll give you both a hand of healing.
Oh, yes,
So-
please.
Emory's gonna get 12 back.
Nice.
Oliver also 12.
I am weak before I take the hand axe, and then the hand axe imbues me with power, and it was Danny also. And I will go and hack at the head of the guy.
It takes you more than just one strike, but 3 strikes and you get it.
Oh, it's good. Good swing. Good follow through.
He still has all his motor function, so that's important to see.
You see that the guards are looking at you with horror.
Okay.
Hey, hi. Thanks for staring.
They go back to talk amongst themselves.
I'll search the other body, the other guy.
What does that mean?
Of the 2 men, the one that Emory is not dismembering right now.
The 2 men have absolutely nothing on them. Not a thing.
Did we search the woman's body after we would search the woman's body after getting the head off too?
The woman's body has.
Yeah, what's this sword? I want that.
The woman's body has 30 platinum on it.
Everybody out here is rich.
And a handy haversack.
Nice.
So what?
You can
Well,
look
the
it up.
handy
It's
haversack.
basically, it's kind of a bag of holding, except it holds a little bit less than that.
Multiple pouches.
But there's multiple pouches.
You could put the heads in that.
Yeah, we will be doing that.
The short sword seems to be a regular sword.
What the hell?
She's just talented.
Who knows? Who knows what she was capable of doing?
Damn.
That.
We can ask her tomorrow.
Oh, it's cute. It's like a little backpack.
We should figure out. We can maybe use these guards as allies. I mean, they've already stuck their neck out. We're gonna need friends in Hillnob.
I don't know. I think they hate us. I say with
Also,
blood
yes.
dripping off my face.
Yeah, but if we're on the same side, we can just work together. I don't know.
I think perhaps that needs to start with an apology for our reactions.
You see that as you guys have been talking, 2 of them have unhooked the horses from the wagon, and 2 of them start riding off towards Hillnob.
Whoa, ho, 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 ho!
They blew past you. There's 4 of them still there.
Where are they going?
Yeah.
They don't seem to be moving anywhere.
No, where I ask the group, where are they going?
To discern what we're going to be able to do. As of right now, it's too dangerous for all of us to go back. They'll know we failed.
I mean, we're on our way there.
We're
You.
planning on kicking some serious ass.
Well, if we go there, we die, so we're not looking to go there.
Do you know what the message was? Did we know what the message was?
No.
You don't know what the message was?
No, of course not.
Insight check.
Roll insight check.
30-20.
You see that he is not lying. He doesn't know exactly what the message was, but he knows more than just absolutely nothing.
I'll with the axe and the blood dripping off my face, step forward and just look at him and be like, tell us what you know.
He kind of rolls his eyes and he says, out of the captive hands of one and into the captive hands of another. He doesn't
I'll
say
back
anything.
down.
We're not like them.
Oh, really?
I don't think.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think if you go
Blood on
back
my
to
face.
Hillnob, your fate is sealed. There's been many times over the past year where I thought I was walking into a situation where I was dead to rights.
Well, hopefully our friends will report that back to us.
So until then, you're just gonna sit here with your hands in your pocket instead of doing something about it. Why don't you travel with us back to Hillnob? and take back the city.
We don't mean to be confrontational. We really don't. But as you have mentioned, your families, as well as ours and many other people, are in grave danger, and time is of the essence.
As far as we know, if we go back there, that's what puts the final nail in the coffin of our families. I'm sorry. We appreciate the help, quote unquote, that you seem to think that you have given us, but you have most likely just killed those that we love. So we apologize if we are not incredibly wanting and ready to join you.
It's fine. Everyone, it's fine. I don't want to stay here and argue with
You see that main guy look at you, Oliver, and he just shakes his head, the guy that you said that to, and he shakes his head and he says, I tried to tell you to go. You know I did.
I heard you. Who knows what would happen if we let you get this captain to Synax with whatever message they were going to send. Something much worse, maybe. I made the decision that I made, and now I have to deal with it.
You can deal with the death of my 2 sons. Seems that you're not too unfamiliar with death.
Okay, enough.
I think Aeliana's been standing to the back, like, noticeably throughout all of this, like, through Emory coming back to life, like, through all of this, through the outburst, she's just, like, very noticeably quiet and off to the side, and I think she starts to cry at that. And, like, starts to walk away down the road.
The 4 soldiers start to head off into the woods.
Death's inevitable. It's about how you respond to it. Now we'll walk towards.
They flip you off.
Oh.
We should go.
Xander just gets on his horse. Cowards.
Nice.
I don't think they're cowards.
No, I just think that they're people.
I think they're making the best decision that they think they can make.
Let's get on the road.
I think we should get off the road.
Yeah. Proverbial road.
Yeah.
You know, would ride like right next to Emory, being like a little like trying to give Emory space if Emory needs space, but definitely like not going very.
Well, we're gonna take a little bio break here. So we're gonna take a little bio break as you guys start to travel again, so that we can decompress a little bit. So stand up, stretch, get some water, but don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back. Alright, you are back on the road on this rainy, overcast day, making your way off the beaten path towards Hillnom, and you are reeling from everything that has just happened, of course. And I would say you kind of ride in relative silence until you are able to find a place that you feel comfortable setting up camp for the night. You go and you set up camp, put the horses, tie them up, feed them.
I would like to be like well off the road.
Yeah. Let's say a mile? Mile off the road?
Good?
Is that enough? Yeah, I don't know.
Can I roll a survival check to see if that sounds good?
Yeah, sure. Roll a survival check.
Cool.
At advantage, you have other people looking and thinking about it with you.
I'm proficient in it. That's a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Why now, God?
Why
you
not?
find with a nat 20, you find the perfect spot that someone would have to randomly walk within 30 feet of your camp to find who you are.
What a spot, huh?
What a spot. So you have set up camp. Everyone is sitting around the fire, just once again kind of reeling from what happened. And the evening is yours if you would like to do anything.
So the thing was that he said, you know, you put it, as he was tattooing it, he was like, if you die, this is a changing tattoo. This is a life-changing tattoo. And so I specifically got it. If this exact situation ever happened, and it worked. And I like lifted up my shirt. It's crazy.
Okay.
So you
Isn't part of that like actually necrotic damage that Rowina caused you?
No, that was
me. I
That's
haven't
Aeliana.
done
Oh,
one.
okay.
No.
planned to die and get brought back to life? That was like
Well,
in
not
the
I didn't
10-year
plan to
You got a
die, but
tattoo.
if I did die, then it would be cool. Because if someone wanted to bring me back to life, because I heard that happens.
Did you think about that as you were dying? Was that
Was it in a story you read once?
No, I did see my mom though.
What?
Yeah, it was like, guys, dying is fucking crazy. Danny, dying is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Did you see your mom?
No. I was on a beach.
No.
What? I was in like a void, and then it turned into Danrek, which was really cool. Fuck,
Wait.
I have to go to
Whoa,
Danrek.
sounds like you went to hell.
Oh,
There's a,
what?
Sorry, no, that was just a bad, tasteless joke about Danrek as a city.
The bit that Danny hates Dariok and it bothers Emory is just very funny to me.
It's the only red flag about Danny.
The only one.
I saw
yeah,
my
the
mom.
only one.
No, I saw our mom.
What do you mean?
Like,
Did you talk to her?
no, it was. This is crazy. So I walked up, and I basically had like a choice. I could come back to you all, or I could go with her. And I don't fucking know her, so I chose you guys.
Yeah, I have read that you're given a choice to come back with the spell. I didn't realize it would be
Yeah.
so literal.
Well, there was like a bunch of other. I guess I could have gone. Oh God, I could
No.
have gone into all those alleys.
You did
I
not-
also got a choice. So, yeah.
And
What
you
was
choose to
your-
come back to us.
I mean, it's pretty much, yeah, you can. Revivify, it's not a force, it's an option.
Yeah. Were you tempted to stay with your mom?
It's okay to
Here's
say
a
yes.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
would. It's yeah.
I think that until I realized it was an option or a choice, I thought I could just do it all. But huh. And Emory kind of just goes quiet.
I kind of started that fight. I'm sorry for being a little hot-headed.
No. I think I probably called it out.
Tactically,
Really?
it made the most sense. Who knows what how vital that information was? We couldn't.
It
let
could have
that-
been to attack the rest of this. Yeah, we don't know.
Also, Oliver, Aeliana, both of you, we wouldn't have survived without both of you. I mean, truly.
Thank
You both did amazing work.
We all wouldn't have survived without each other. Yeah, thank you.
Well, specifically, you two were.
I definitely would not have survived without either of you.
Yeah.
I was down, I was up, I was down, I was up, I was down. Then I
Seriously,
was
it
down.
takes so much out of me just to do even a fraction of what you both can do.
You do see Oliver like sitting there like this, not talking with his hands, like he always does.
Aw.
I do think
like he always canonically does.
Canonically canon.
of today.
Only since he went to Vincenzo.
He's
Xander-
fantasy. He's fantasy Italian.
Xander says, all I can really do is destroy. So, I think you two should hear those words that Danny's saying. It was very crucial.
None of us would have made it out without you. None of us.
And Emory, you didn't see it, but I did avenge you one of those downtimes.
It was
You did?
Yeah, I
fantastic.
ripped his chest out.
Oh,
Not exaggerating
shit.
at all.
Okay,
He
can
would have
you
loved it. Yeah.
in detail. Tell me about
so
it.
first,
Okay.
and Xander and Emory kind of get lost in a
Yeah,
tangent
yeah, yeah.
And then
conversation about this.
I like tail onto the end, and then I say, and then I saw that happen, and I saw his shadow, so I used his shadow in
She
that
turned
moment.
my
Oh,
shadow
wow.
into a hound, and the three of them are just kind of nerding out in this moment. As
That's fucking sick.
Danny, Aeliana, and Oliver kind of there in silence. That conversation happens, and Xander says, "You know, Oliver and Danny, I kind of want to, if we're giving kudos, I just want to say, I appreciate you checking me there at the end. I think ever since everything that happened to me with Shadow, I've a lot of anger, and sometimes it can be very useful." And he kind of like looks over to Emory. And sometimes it can be a little much. You're right. I don't agree with the decisions that they made, but they're not cowards. The men whose family are in danger and feel like no decision is the right decision, so who am I to say that? So I thanks for checking me there.
We're all still here.
All of us.
Even all the guards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
They should be thanking us, but that's all I'll say on that.
I mean, we couldn't have done it without them, I don't think. So.
True at the end there. At the end, yeah, they all...
Especially without Aeliana convincing them to come back.
Yeah, that was...
Are you alright, Aeliana?
Yeah, fine. Emory,
You know what you and
sorry,
Oliver have in common? Terrible liars.
Got him.
Emory, I'm sorry I didn't
What?
I got so angry and I didn't pay attention, and I'm sorry that I let you die.
Oh, no, it's okay.
I had the option and I didn't pay attention.
It was all happening really fast. You had things to do. You did a great thing.
I mean, if you didn't do what you did, Aeliana, the damage that you did to him, who knows what would have happened. I was at Death's Door myself.
Was as well.
You held us up. You don't. And I'll like go over and like hold her shoulders.
She'd like pull you into a hug and just like,
Yeah, don't.
and then I was so mean to those gods, and I feel terrible about it. I'm just really angry and I don't know why.
I don't think you were. If you think that was like mean, I don't think you were necessarily mean.
I also don't think that anger is something to be ashamed of.
No way.
Well, of course.
I think that we have situated
You
ourselves.
can't say that.
I think we've situated ourselves directly in the middle of a war that is much larger than us, and some people, like those soldiers, don't have as much choice in what they lose and how.
I actually have a
They did.
question. Oh, sorry. I was going to say, I actually have a question based on that. It was something I was thinking of. We are in the middle of a war now. And I just think as a group we should be able to answer the question. And I don't know what the answer is. I'm open to either. Well, actually, I think that we should know each other's answers to the question, are we in this to stop any ill will happening to the people of the Sabian dynasty? And then that's where we end it? Or are we in this war on the side of the Sabian dynasty? I know that I'm being a little... I think you understand what I'm asking.
Are we fighting for the Sabian dynasty?
Are we wearing... Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
yeah,
Are we
representing
wearing...
the
Yes.
Sabian
Are we wearing their colors, or are we simply trying to protect the citizens?
I know my answer, but
I am the one that asked the question. I am in this to protect the people of the Sabian dynasty. I'm not in this for politics.
yep.
I would say the same, but I think right now, with the information we have, that is taking a side. I'm not saying that can't change, but
No, I agree with that as well. I feel
We're helping the Sabian dynasty, absolutely.
whether or not we choose a side, we're still choosing a side in a way.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am on the side of saving as many people as possible. And if we learn that more people are dying on the other side because of the Sabian dynasty for whatever reason, I don't think we should be closed to that information.
With the information that we have now, yeah, I think.
Agreed.
Agreed.
But along those lines, there is another question.
Emory?
Sorry. Emory, what does Emory do? Does Emory raise his hand or is Angie raising his hand?
I think Angie was raising.
Emory
My
doesn't
hand.
raise.
Angie was
Angie was raising her hand. Angie was taking Emery's hand and raising it, saying, "You know some shit."
Okay.
Marionette.
You and I just want to make sure the lore with you, Zach, that I wrote down. Centuries ago, Reinald Savian started a war with the Cavaxian Empire that ended in the Cavaxian Empire having to give away land to the Savian dynasty. So there is, and then I slowly shift into Emory. So there are some pretty political things happening already that are way farther in history than we are even living. And so I think that we cannot go about this without thinking about the fact that the Cavaxians are just up to something. And if that means they're hurting people, that means they're hurting people, but I think that they are also people. And we may need to, and immediately Jay pops into Emory's head, we might need to gray this up a bit and see it from all sides.
I completely agree. I think that the solution should be as little collateral damage, period, as possible.
Well, and Synex and Oxidia were the, like, released casualties. Everybody else was killed. They were, so they're like
very personal to them.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, I don't.
But despite how personal it is to them, and despite how understanding their reasoning might be, it doesn't change the fact that the way they are going about it is unacceptable.
According to us.
I think harming innocent life is never justified. These people in the cities that they are destroying and threatening, they didn't make those decisions.
Because we saw a completely destroyed town, right? Oh, yeah. And that was Ember.
That was Ember, for sure. Yeah, but I mean, even the dragons who, like, flew by, like, burned some parapets and, like, crashed a tower and, like, definitely didn't care whoever died in those situations.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then we.
So that's what Xander's referring to.
I think that Emory is now getting. I'm gonna write it down too, but there is going to be some fact that he will want to do in terms of now being very observant of the patterns of the dragons who have stake in the history of it.
To be honest, I think what all this really means is that there is no right side or winner in war. It's just all chaos and destruction.
And we must understand that every person we meet that is in the middle of this is at the most desperate state.
And volatile.
And we cannot be the ones who ensue chaos. And I'm not blaming. I've been the one to do it as well.
Should we go find those guards' families and keep them safe?
I think perhaps we should reach out to the king as soon as we can.
I don't know how much the king's going to be able to do about it. I think that we are having our first hard-earned lesson in the fact that no matter what we do, our decisions will lead to the deaths of those that we do not intend We just have to try to minimize that as much as possible. But I do not see a way that we help the people of the Sabian dynasty and innocent people don't get hurt.
I also want to say that I'm not sure what I owe my family at this point. Regarding your first question about the Sabian and people thing. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know who's going to be in charge. And I don't know if I need to abide by any declaration or... I just wanted to say.
Of course.
And if that ever becomes a problem, just please tell me. I'll understand, and
Aeliana, I think that within your family are many good people, and from a larger perspective, quite a lot of resources that some may argue are at least partially rightfully yours, or your mother's at least. And emotionally, whatever you'd like to do with them is, we will follow you. I think all of us will. But
I just don't want to pressure all of you into following and agreeing and putting on a banner that you don't wish to hold, even if it is my responsibility to hold it at some point.
we're a family. Of course we're there for you.
But you're able to make your own decisions, is what I'm saying. So you are not beholden to what I must do as a member of a noble house. I just want to make that clear.
Just as we decided to help with Oliver's mom, without question, I mean, I suppose I should only speak for myself, but we're in this together.
We'll see what happens.
We should get some rest.
I do have a theory that I thought about the other day. When we met Ember, he said that his allies were going to clear out the mouth of Amar, correct?
He insinuated as much, yes?
Yes.
And Damien was the one who cleared out the mouth of Amar.
Oh, shit.
Is Damien working with at least Ember, if not the dragons?
I would be surprised if he had the balls to do that, but it's not worth, it's at least worth checking out.
Yeah.
Well, I guess what was the benefit of Ember clearing out?
Well, if whatever, maybe Damien is part of some
Because they didn't want the
different
Sect
group.
of the Abyss to be against them too? Or perhaps we were...
Or maybe Damien convinced them that it was a good idea. I don't know.
Maybe.
I mean,
Seems we'll see him soon enough with the whole staff thing.
Right.
Good point.
and I suppose to what Aeliana said, none of you are obligated to face Damien with me. Not
Okay,
even
now
you.
that's silly. Of course we're going to do that.
Well, see? Do you see what we're saying?
I think
But
we're all
I'm
here
saying
because
this
we
is
want to
a
be
house. This is a different thing. It's different.
Your problems are, at the very least, I would want to speak for everybody, are my problems. So he says that to Aeliana, but then he also, Rowina, you too, everybody.
Yes.
Fair enough.
We all got branded. Well, most of us got branded together, so we are.
Danny, at some point.
I don't think there's any backing out for any of us at this point. At least how I see it.
I agree.
I agree.
Brands in.
Oh, God.
Stop purposefully leaving this man out.
Brands in hands. Everybody.
Brands
Brands
in
in hands.
I mine on my ankle, but I'm not gonna stick my foot in a circle.
All right. So you find some rest over the evening. Is there anything that anybody does during the night time?
I have a Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, just look at my hands, man.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah. I have a question because I might want to look into something. But how will you remind me how the like magic circle thing that we got, the shadow magic circle thing works?
It is a
Yeah.
ritual. It is a ritual circle. It's not something that you found. It's something that you now know how to make. It is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
ritual circle that will help increase the power. It'll give, if a shadow sorceress is standing in that circle while it is activated and while she is like fighting or whatever, she has an extra spell slot of each level.
So how is it activated?
You activate it once making it, so it'll take you an hour to make, and then
Okay.
you just simply activate it using an action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I just wanted to know
But
that.
it's not something that's like portable or something. It's something you make in a spot.
Right.
Oliver would do something on his watch.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's possible, but the sphere that I had, the like teleportation circle thing.
Yeah. You want to go to one of the other locations?
Yeah, I'm just gonna pop a random one.
Good. I've been waiting for this.
I wanted to see if there's a way without activating it to determine at all the other locations, or is it just I can't know until I do it?
I'm unfortunately no. You cannot know unless you are the one that created them. But yeah.
Got it. Cool. There's not like an initial. Like okay. All right.
No.
Let's just mess around with it.
Okay. Anybody else? All right.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yes. Go ahead.
I was looking at my character sheet. My bad.
You're good.
I would want to go up to Rowina before asleep.
Rowina.
Rona, and like as we do, sit a little bit quietly for a bit until I'm very ready to have the conversation, and then should I have followed our mom?
No.
But what if I did, and then I could find out stuff for us, and then I could haunt you, and I could have haunted you and told you about it, and then you would
If you
have
had followed
information.
to find out stuff about us, you wouldn't have been here with me, and that's not worth all the information in the world.
I can't help but feel it that not that I made a mistake, but
That you missed out.
I could have helped
Well,
you.
you helped me by just being here, and I don't need that information so badly that I would want to lose you. Knowing that you saw her, I mean, that's enough.
You think now that I've seen her, she seemed cool. She seemed like she was smiling and
Maybe you
she was
could,
beautiful.
if you don't want to do this, you don't have to, but maybe we could talk to Aeliana and you could describe her, and perhaps then I'd be able to see her too. But if you don't want to, that's a lot. You don't have to do that.
No, I think you should see her. Do you want to see her?
I would love to.
Aeliana?
Should I absolutely?
No, maybe not right now.
sorry. No,
Okay.
no.
Sure.
Yes.
Oh, I love you.
Do you need something?
No,
Or,
no. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. It's been a big day. Maybe one of those it's not about this kind of moments.
Yeah. Okay. Heard.
But it kind of is. Are you okay?
Just generally, or from
Emory,
the dying part?
the dying generally.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I feel like I can't believe it worked. I thought for sure
you
paid
seem
extra.
strangely totally fine. Are you really? I know. You don't have to talk about it. That was a lot. I think I'm in this with them, and I'm in this the people, but now that we know who we are, I'm in this for you, and I'm not ready to lose you. We need to be careful.
Things were so much easier when I didn't care about anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't want to go back to that.
No.
So now I have to care about shit.
And Emory, if me looking into our past is something you don't want, I won't do it. You don't have to. You don't have to be okay with it.
We have to do it. We have to do it.
We don't have to.
No, we have to do it. I think we have to do it.
It does feel important.
I think it's going to be maybe something that makes or breaks this whole thing.
Might be. I think having seen our mother and going soon to the place where she and Damien met and seeing Damien,
it's all coming together. It's all like...
Maybe. And it's not a lot of time to prepare for it.
What do we need? What do we do? What do we need to prepare?
I just mean mentally.
Oh, mentally. That, yeah. What do we need to do?
I don't know.
What do we need to mentally prepare for? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And we're gonna learn something. And it's gonna be fucking insanity.
Do you think Damien's working with a dragon?
What a fuck. Yeah, who cares? Anyway, whatever he's up to is just fuckery, in my opinion, honestly.
You know, I know this sounds terrible. Okay, this sounds terrible, but
okay, no,
everything he's done for us, and in a fucked up way. But I do think that could be used to our advantage in a way. At the end of the day, if he thinks we're in danger, he won't follow that path. I don't know. It's just something to think about. Especially if he has powerful connections.
We're mentally preparing. Good thing to keep in mind.
I also am not feeling well.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Do you okay. Yeah. Good night. I'll see you in the morning.
Be right here.
Okay.
And I think Rowina would scoot her like bedding situation just a little bit closer to Emory than normal.
Yeah. Aeliana, probably at some point earlier than this, since we established you were half asleep during this point, Xander would try to have a conversation with you.
Yes.
And he would sit down with you at the fire, per se. He would kind of sigh. And he would say, I don't mean to be presumptuous, so if I'm stepping on any toes here, please let me know. But at some point in your life, did you let your emotions get the better of you in a way that scared you?
Since when did you become a mind reader?
I'm no mind reader. I just recognize the similar symptoms. I, too, had a moment when I was younger of anger. Something that took me years to forgive myself for. And moments like earlier today, I know it might have seemed small to everyone else, But I was very thankful for Danny and Oliver for checking me, because sometimes I'm afraid my anger will come back, take control again. You asked me for none of this. This is unsolicited, of course, but if I could give you one piece of advice.
Of course.
I didn't find the balance that I needed until I accepted that the anger was good and useful and valid. It was only when I tried to push it away, when I tried to hide it, when I tried to be ashamed of it, that I would make it rear its ugly head. But once I realized that it was all needed, all of it was needed, all of it was crucial, I don't know, it made things easier. All of us lycanthropes, we all talk about a moment where we switch from savage beast to in control. We can all remember where we were when it happens. We can all remember the thought process, and that was mine. One day it just clicked. And ever since then I've been able to use my anger to protect those that I love. So just don't be ashamed.
I was just raised, you're not supposed to do that. I was raised to be very, quiet and proper and all that.
Right.
Getting closer to home, it just reminds me of it, I guess, more than usual. And it was happening really fast. And how do you make a choice like that? I don't.
You don't. You can't. You simply try your best and handle the consequences however you can. I agree with what Oliver said. You might feel like you have made the wrong decision in the moment, but if you hadn't done what you did, perhaps Emory wouldn't be alive now. Perhaps in choosing to damage the creature, you did save Emory's life, just not in as visible way as Oliver did. You can never know. You can only simply
Right.
try.
Right.
I don't know if you remember, but my last name is Thorn. I too come from a noble family, and
Yeah.
our thought process was probably different here, because for me it's easy to say, fuck that. I don't want the stuffiness that comes required with that lifestyle. So, my 2 cents, go wild.
So if your family said that they would fight on the side of one thing or another and they expected you to do it, you wouldn't listen?
Of course not.
What?
I am my own man. And if my family... He kind of stops there for a moment. My father did what he did. I don't agree with it. And because he thought that that was the right thing to do, in my opinion, he's not worthy of the Thorn name. I am a Thorn, and I will emulate what I think that means. And if you believe that your family, or those that call themselves such, are choosing something that you don't believe is Avarna, then you hold true, and you stand fast for what you believe Avarna is. Just because they're older than you, and just because they're men, means nothing.
Thank
But,
you.
yes, of course. I'm glad that I'm with this group again. He stands up. When I'm around all of you, I realize that suddenly my life's not so crazy. And he kind of chuckles, and he just gives you a very firm pat on the shoulder and walks away, and finds him self asleep. He curls up in the fetal position, like he normally does. He's very like, oh. Yeah, he walks around. All right, and everybody gets the benefits of a long rest. And the next day of travel begins. On this next day of travel, do you go back to the main road, or do you stay off of the main road?
I think we said that, like, as we were going to be, like, getting closer to Hillnam, we would be staying, we would try to find as much cover as possible, so that, like, the Ember couldn't see us from a distance.
So off the road, maybe?
Yeah, so,
Well, yeah.
here's the way it's going to be. Either you can, because it's a pretty clear day today, so either you can go on the main road until you get close and then go off, and you will arrive kind of in the early evening. The sun won't have set yet. Or you can go fully main road, or fully off the main road, and you will arrive in the middle of the night. Benefits of that being you definitely know for a fact that no one will see where you are. The other one, just because you don't know what scouts are available, it is just simply because you're on the main road for longer, more possible for them to be aware. But you would feel comfortable going off to the side. It's up to you. One is 100% sure, the other is like 75% sure. But you get there faster. Also, can you guys roll... what would it be? Just straight up intelligence checks, everybody. I want to see if you can think of something.
Great. 5.
DC... This is going to be a DC 18.
Great.
I had a dirty 20.
6.
Natural 20.
You got a nat 20?
Damn.
I'm not even smart.
Both Oliver and Aeliana, as you're just like thinking about approaching and thinking about scouts and thinking about like, you know, like Oliver, you're thinking about that. You're like, what? Like, is something gonna like fly above us? And like, you know, and you're thinking about flying, and you realize that you're pretty used to traveling in the Sabian dynasty. Every once in a while, seeing a hawk fly by. You have seen exactly 0 winged life on this travel.
Oh, my mail.
Yeah.
Just wanted to point that out to you.
Okay.
So what do? Do you travel on the main road and then go off as you get close? You'll know for sure that Ember won't see you or something like that. So
That would get my vote, but...
Sure.
My vote's... Yeah. Stay off.
Calculated risks.
okay. So you travel on the main road until you get to where definitely like you start getting into like some farmland, and you see a lot of livestock around. Aeliana, you're pretty much like, you're like, oh, I'm starting to see some things. Like, I recognize some of this stuff.
Yep.
And you're getting closer and closer until eventually, in the distance, you see the city of Hillnam.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's a hill.
Whoa!
You see a very large hill that has a large manor on top of it. And the city is kind of built in a spiral going down this hill and then spreading out about a few miles on either side. First things that you notice, because you're a few miles out, but you can see all this. You do see a large red figure curled up close to the manor. You also see what looks like a flock, and I'll just go ahead and give you this, Danny, because those goggles are awesome. you see a flock of what looks to be, from the wings and stuff, giant bats that are just kind of constantly circling this city.
Okay. Are they actually bats? Or
They
they
are
just...
actually bats, yes.
Okay.
Oh, like big
Big
bats?
Big bats.
Big bats.
Yeah.
Big bats.
We're talking like 12-foot long wingspan.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a big bat.
Yeah.
Is this a... I mean...
that's bats, man.
well, I was like, is this a bat or is it
Fucking
like a
bats.
wyvern?
No, they definitely do seem to be bats.
Cool.
Which I'll
bunch
go
of
ahead and
druids.
give you is like, that's not uncommon with the Cavaxian Empire. That is a species that they train and use regularly. Also, probably gives answer to why you haven't seen any hawks.
They're all
going
eating the bird. They're eating my birds.
And
Dang.
I mean,
Like,
it
what
would
one?
make sense that in wartime, they are trying
Yeah.
to cut cities off from each other.
So my mail didn't even get there probably, and that means there's not going to be a letter from Nessa, and that means that I'm fucking having a feeling again.
They only have the best birds deliver the mail, so I mean, who knows?
That's true. Could have made it.
There's a percentage chance.
I want to go immediately to the bank.
Well, that was my question.
Wait.
You guys get you
We
see
gotta
the
go to
city.
the bank.
You see the city.
Two in
I
the
know that
morning.
as you get close, you want to approach from the forest. I will say there is no wall outside of this city, so there is no like gate that you have to go through. You will be able to kind of enter however you want. However, knowing how you saw from the Sabian, from the city of Savonia, if there are soldiers here, they probably are guarding the main roads. So it's just whatever you want to do. So what do you want to do? How do you want to approach this?
To the bank.
I mean,
I approach quietly.
we're here as an ally. I mean, we should be able
Well,
to. Right?
we're not exactly an ally to whoever's occupying the city.
Oh,
True.
Wasn't there
Both
a
parties
treehouse we
occupying.
were
with-
talking about?
Sorry, one more
Oh
time.
yes.
Wasn't there a treehouse that we were talking about?
There is.
Yes.
Yes.
Did we want to use that as like a home base?
I think that we should start there if we are going
Aeliana.
to.
I think for sure that we should probably not have our horses.
Yeah,
in
we
the
could
city.
leave them there.
Yes.
It's in a
Do you have
clearing.
stables at a treehouse?
No.
Okay,
Nothing like that.
Jesus.
They can graze.
Okay. We don't have to go if you're going to
No,
be
I wanna go.
uppity about it. We don't have to go.
Very much want to
No,
go.
there are no stables at the treehouse, but it is in a clearing, so there's plenty of space and grass.
I think that's a good kind of go there, see what our next move. I mean, we can see that the town is currently being attacked, so we can kind of.
Yeah, you do see some fires burning, but they seem to be constant or relatively old.
Not like screams or anything.
No screams, no bells.
That's good.
Yeah, and we can see Ember, right?
You can see Ember. Yeah, he's curled up next
Up
to the
at
banner.
that top.
Right. Treehouse.
Yes.
All right. So I don't know what that was. So
It was Ember.
I
It
don't
was
know.
Ember. Ember's a game show host.
Welcome.
come
To
on
Hilna.
down. Everybody, welcome the concerned citizens.
Dun, 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 dun,
The girl
dun,
from
dun, dun.
Ebony. Sorry, give me just a second.
Take your time.
All right, so you make your way through the forest, and almost with your eyes closed, you would be able to get your group to an
yeah.
old treehouse that you have not seen in quite some time,
Did you make a picture of it?
but was built by the
Ah.
resources of a rich noble family, and you see a large...
Oh
Hey!
my God, that's
large
bigger than my house.
treehouse.
This would cost so much
You
money.
see, this
my
is
God, that was
literally...
so cool.
it's
There were a lot of kids.
It is
worth
literally just another house. It is just a house in the trees.
Ta-da!
It's a bit smaller, as if it was made for like a little bit taller than halflings, so it's like it's not like a full size home.
Oh man, I'm 5'10".
But Emory's very tall, so
It's
gonna
not
be
perfect.
for Emory.
Rowina is canonically
Really
6
nice.
feet tall, so.
That is true.
God damn it. I'm the short twin.
I'm very
So you walk up to this treehouse. It is dust covered and cobwebbed. Torches and fireplaces that have not been lit for decades, probably at this point, or at least over a decade.
There's a fireplace in the treehouse? What the fuck?
It's pretty small, but yeah, there is.
That sounds ostentatious and dangerous.
Well, also it's called a treehouse, but you see a lot of it's made out of stone.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
And yeah, so you find Aeliana's treehouse.
What the fuck?
Wow.
I love it.
This is truly better than any home I've ever lived in.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This would cost like 2,000 gold a month in Savonia.
I guess I never really thought about it that way, but if that's... It's going to be a bit small, but like
Just for the
short,
kids?
tight- Yeah.
Wow.
There were a lot of us. We had a lot of we had friends that came.
As you go inside, you
Beautiful.
see that it's not like a bunch of separate rooms. It's like what you see there, and then it's just hollow inside. So like there's like a bunch of like lofts and stuff that you can take ladders up to, but there's not like full floors, if that makes sense. It really is kind of like a big like playhouse vibe almost.
I love it.
Out of the box.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
out
Like
of the box.
inside of
vibes,
out of the
yeah.
box.
Oh my god, my dream.
Yes.
I love out of the box.
I love out of the box.
Loved it.
Anyway, it's been great. To
Here we are.
What do they do? I don't remember what it was. Something.
They go.
So long, farewell to you, my
my
friends.
All right. So yeah, you are in this place. Rowina, you have prestidigitation, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Do I?
Do you?
I thought about
Yes,
it, but I didn't.
I do.
So Aeliana walks in. She kind of just like spreads her arms, and all the like cobwebs and dusty candles light up, and it's very homey and fucking fall, and I love it. Okay, I want to go
Smells
to there.
nice. Smells like old leaves.
Where's
like the good kind?
Do we get to pick our rooms?
There are no real rooms,
Well,
but
it's
there are
all one
lofts.
room,
There's
but
like lofts.
yes.
I
so
want
that
this
you can-
loft.
Okay,
I want this one specifically.
all yours. Go
That
for it.
one. I want this one.
Mhm.
Do you see it? Do you see what I'm
Yes,
doing?
You
yes.
go up there, you climb up there, and you see on the walls next to that loft are a bunch of little paintings and drawings that look pretty similar.
Is that your loft? Ah! Look what I found!
Well, we all shared. It's not just mine, but yeah.
This is cute. Wow, you were
Astounding,
talented at that age. How old was this?
That most of those were probably around 8.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
So
I
we
can't
all
even do that
agreed
now.
that we're just leaving the world behind and living
Yeah.
as a commune here in
Yes.
this place.
Well, I
you
would. We need a. This is
Very
great and
millennial of
so beautiful and wonderful.
But made for children. Yes, it's fine.
Well, I would say like I would need a place for like a bath for like actual.
I could build
like,
you a
live there.
bathroom.
We can add. We can add
Did
on.
you-
I don't know.
People know about
No, it's a great place. It's of course.
No,
I can make a floating bathroom. Give me some time.
to be fair, I was joking. I
Oh,
throw that out there.
They both
Darn,
said,
well.
"Oh,
Oh. Darn. Okay, well.
have a house."
nope.
Okay.
Well, make yourselves at home, please. It's just,
And this is about like it'll take you probably about an hour to walk from here to the city.
And it's what time
Okay.
is it right now?
Right now, it's you because you did take the main road most of the way, so it's like 6 p.m.
Okay. So we should go now.
well, what's the plan?
Yeah,
Yes,
where
what-
do we want to go? Where is there?
Do we want to see? Do we want to try to stay here, like go into the city for a few hours, get some information, and then come back here?
Not a bad idea.
do that.
I think so. Go on a little scouting mission while big guy's asleep. Well, I mean, medium, little, I guess.
Didn't we talk about sort of the like I felt like last session we kind of talked about like not immediately going after
Right.
Ember because there was like other.
There's the wand we can go after if the
That I was like, I know
Yeah.
there was something else. I
Danger,
just couldn't
yeah.
remember what it
I
was.
think, yes, I think the more time that we can be undetected, the more likely it is that we will be able to do that.
You said somebody said that they know who has the wand, or they think they know who had the wand. Aeliana, is that you? I think.
What about it? I don't have it right now.
Do you know who does though? Do you know
Oh,
where-
yes. Yes, I do. Or at least I know who would have had it. Lady Delilah Savian.
Do we want to go there tonight?
She was reclusive, so her home is on the out. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm assuming her house is on the outskirts. Her house is very much on the outskirts of things.
Easy. Nice. Yes.
So we could do that.
Sure, yes. Do you think that, I mean, we should maybe approach that as I could perhaps disguise myself or just to be safe
might-
think she-
first
I don't
before
think
until we
she'd
know we can
mind.
trust her.
We might want to
Um,
lead with honesty if we're going to be asking for the wand
Yeah, she
without
won't-
killing her.
True.
She won't mind any of the magic stuff, but I don't know if she'll remember me. I did meet her once or twice, maybe, but
You
I
can
was much
remind her?
younger, so the guards didn't seem to notice me or recognize me at all. So I don't know if that's a sign of anything, but we should use my identity purposefully and not
Yes.
just throw it around.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I
But it
do
could be
think
helpful in this circumstance.
it might be useful on the streets to maybe not completely disguise ourselves, but you know, go
Cloak
by
up.
noticed if possible. They might be
Yeah.
looking for us.
Mm-hmm.
Emory, did you have an idea? You seemed to wanted to jump into action. Did you have something you wanted to do?
I just want to go into the city. Just get a sense of what's going on and the vibe. Just a vibe check, I guess.
Okay.
But for mail as well, right?
Oh yeah, if we need to stop by, the bank
If we
just to
need.
check, that would
You,
be good.
I think something that we need to be very conscious of is not only does Ember know what we look like, but we've met the Avarnas. They very much know us. So
yes.
just
could
walking
just-
out and about itself is going to be dangerous. I'm not saying that we can't.
I could just scamper in really quick, check the mail, and
I
come
could-
back.
If we're going to go into a public place, that might be an opportunity for me to disguise myself, to check off.
That's
We
going to
also
be our
never
best bet. We
Talk to
tend
those
to.
heads.
Yes,
I
I
was
just
gonna
want to say
heads.
that the Avarnas have never met me.
That's the thing is we all kind
something
of
that could
stand
be
out.
utilized. Could be utilized. I just want to.
We all stand out in different ways. I mean, Aeliana's a local princess, kind of. Is that how that
Yeah.
works?
I think so.
Not a
A
no,
local prince.
no, I am not a daughter.
Emory has
Could've fooled me.
white hair. Rowina has horns.
And
I'm blue. Oliver's hot.
Davanina.
So it kind of just, we all stand out in that way.
It's going to be.
You say that, and Oliver kind of puts his hands away.
You notice that? You all have
We're
seen
also-
his hands.
We were also going to talk to
Oh,
the
we all.
heads. I
Okay.
forgot.
I see.
We forgot to reach out to what?
The heads. I was going to talk to the heads,
You were?
the dead
Oh,
people,
yeah.
if we wanted to do that.
Maybe tonight.
Do you want to do that before going to see?
I say we do it before. Get what
Yeah,
I
information
think
we
it's
could
the
can.
learn,
information.
Not for nothing. I just feel I feel a little like I can't help at the moment. So if rest of you need assistance, whatever, I'll do my best to. I don't know if you need someone to be fast at stuff.
You're much more than fast, Danny.
Yeah, what do you mean not going to help?
Well,
To
I'm
be
not.
honest,
You know,
I think that Danny and Emory should scout out the manor.
Oh,
You two can get the closest with the least amount of danger.
I could turn one of you invisible.
That's useful.
We've had a long rest, right?
Whoa.
yes.
So I have to be close to you for that.
I don't want to volunteer you for that. I'm just saying both of you would be the most.
No, I do it.
If I'm,
I
I mean,
would-
if I'm invisible, I can be.
Oh,
real
it's only
quick.
up for a minute, though.
I can cover. I did
Quite
the
a
math.
bit of distance in a minute. Quite a bit
Are
of
you-
distance.
Talking about
The
splitting up?
statistic I sent Zach a statistic of like a potential level 20 Danny
Oh god.
that at that point could run at 36 miles an hour. But we're not.
But
Yeah,
your movement speed is
God.
45, right?
I
50.
almost spit on my
50. So
50,
he can move,
but
so
now that I can bonus
can-
action dash,
so
that's
he can run
150 feet of movement.
1,500 feet in a minute.
Holy shit.
Wow. Well, do we want to? I don't know if we should have them go to the manor and then us go to the recluse's house. We'd be pretty far away from each other.
I don't like splitting up when there's a
No, not
dragon
that far.
involved.
Are we? Well, what kind of time rush? What kind of time rush are we on for this place? Because if we
Fast
can
enough
take,
to not let him do anything stupid.
if we, I think
I think
we don't need to
can
get
take
everything done in a day.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we can take our time.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's take it.
Until
let's stay
circumstances change. Yeah.
So perhaps we try to scope out the manor before we interact with anybody in the city to give us the best chances of not being spotted and of nobody looking for us. And we talk to people afterwards.
But what if we can get that wand? That wand could.
True.
I don't know what the wand does.
No idea.
Does some pretty cool shit.
So
I want
We
it.
could also start by talking to this Aeliana, turn around. This head and see what.
I do think
Like,
that
why am
we
I
should do
turning
that before
around?
we go into the city.
It's the decapitated head.
Perhaps we do that before we plan any further.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we could find out. Or she doesn't tell us anything.
I think it's worth a try.
I can ask
Worth a shot.
5 questions. What do we want to ask?
What was the message?
Smart.
Maybe ask something about where
Who sent
Ember
her?
is holed up here. I mean, I don't think he's going to be very low key.
Well, he's
but-
right there.
Well, but I
You
mean,
can see
you know,
him.
I thought you had great vision. He's literally right.
in the off,
the hill.
but you know what I mean. Like,
I'm
are they
on.
hiding places? Does he have a like something? Any information about what he's been doing in the city?
Is Brennan Avarna aligned with the Cavaxian Empire?
Damien. I don't know if they would know who he is, but
We could ask of any known weaknesses of anyone.
Again, they don't have to answer.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
can-
I think the first, Aeliana is right. The first thing we should really sing on is what was the message.
Is
And
Brennan
maybe
aligned?
see if we can ask that in different ways.
Yeah.
All right. Takes me
Emory,
10 minutes.
do you have any suggestions?
So you guys think of some questions while I take 10 minutes to cast the spell.
Great.
Mine was the what was the
Mhm.
message?
Mojoman.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess we could ask where those soldiers' families are. And that way we can go and protect them if we need to.
True.
Ailes, are you gonna tell your mom that you're here?
Let's wait until we get a sense of things, and then yes, I think if there's an evening where we have a chance to send a note, that's a good idea.
I mean, but also if you think that telling her would put her in danger, we can not.
She's
it's your
smart enough
call.
to not react to it. I'll think on it. She could potentially keep my uncle distracted to a certain extent if she knows that we are here, and I think it would be helpful if we had something specific to ask her for. But I don't know how active he is with the dragon here, so hopefully we can get some information here about how connected everything is.
Did Danny just call Aeliana Ailes?
I've called her that before.
Oh, it's so
That was the
cute.
first time I noticed it. I liked it.
Everyone has a nickname.
What's mine?
M.
Oh,
I've used nicknames for every single one of you.
Really?
Rowena's always Row. Oliver
Yeah,
Row,
he doesn't
I
use it with
know.
Oliver as much because it can be a little weird. But He's called Oliver Ollie.
Aw.
Yep.
And there we
Action.
go.
Ah! Oh god, it's awful.
Hate it.
This one was always rough.
Way scarier than I thought this was going to be.
Go on.
What was the message that was being sent to, was it Synax?
Yep.
It's an X, yeah.
You're muted.
You're muted.
We have no resources at our disposal.
Whoa.
Well, I'm just going to go into what are those resources.
An army of constructs.
Oh god.
Well, I think that answers that
Fuck.
other
We
question.
are-
Hi, Uncle.
About a weakness of the constructs.
Do the constructs have a weakness?
Not that I know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, that's 3 questions.
Wait, so they said we have no resources at our disposal, or
New. Which were the army of constructs.
Shit!
Yeah. Oh boy.
Ask them where those families are.
Is there like a kill switch? I mean, is there like a you?
That would be a weakness.
We need to
Oh,
get
yeah,
Gavin Lice. Okay, I haven't. Okay,
Yeah.
I know who we gotta find.
What is the goal of? What's the end goal of the Cavaxian's plan?
To take back what's ours.
That makes sense.
Anybody else want? You want to know where the guards? Or does anybody else have any?
If we have another question, I think that's
There's
fine.
one.
This is the changeling you're talking to, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you know where the guards' families reside that were leading you?
Would she know? No.
Okay.
Skull was
Oh,
like,
down.
Not like that.
Just the head.
Be a
is
constructs.
Terrible.
I'm going to
Weird.
call him.
Constructs.
Which, by the way, I mean, like, just to, the dragons just showed up. So if he has built any more constructs, it's probably not more than one. It's just saying, like,
Yep.
They have the ability to.
They have the ability
Synex
to make
doesn't know
constructs.
yet.
Yeah.
Synex doesn't know
And
yet
Synex
that they
doesn't
have
know
that
yet.
ability.
Cynics doesn't know.
We need to
that
kill
I'm
Army
doing.
of constructs are.
We
Uh,
need to kill Gavin Lacey as well, then, because he's the one who's making them, is my assumption. So if we kill him, no one else can make them.
So we should
Whoa.
everything that we need before we even think about doing that.
Well, I think if this confirms our thoughts, that means both the Avarna construct and the Red Knight are... Or not the Red Knight.
Crimson Knight?
The Crimson Knight.
No, wait, that
No,
was the other
what
one.
was his
Hold
name?
on.
the
Redwood?
Redwood Knight.
The Redwood Knight
Yeah.
are both protecting Ember.
And it's I'm sorry,
Fuck.
Aeliana, but I mean, yeah, your uncle's definitely.
I'm killing him.
It makes sense that he would have taken the
He called
first-
dibs on killing him.
It
Yeah.
makes the sense that he would have taken the first chance he could to secure him power.
To cower and
To me, this is all really leading
be a
into
weak.
Aeliana. I mean, I think first things first is getting you that wand.
Absolutely.
Me?
I agree.
Yes.
It's your
Yes.
wand. Did you not?
It's
Oh, because everyone had. Okay, right, sorry.
yeah, I mean it's the totally cool thing that I'm sure is not related to anything bigger, that there's items that are heirlooms that weirdly match to all of us.
Right.
And
I'm
a
sure the
wand
king
being
specifically
in
picked those heirlooms to tell us about for that reason.
just a wand that sounds like it does colorful stuff living in your hometown. I'm sure that
Oh, yeah,
maybe
fair
at
enough.
one point or another.
All right. Yes, then yes. So are we doing scoping out?
I
the
personally
manifest?
don't see the connection. Just kidding.
Try to keep up, Zane.
Are we going to get the
Aeliana
wand
likes colors.
first?
What's it?
Or...
I think old recluse. That'd be. But Aeliana, I would follow your lead. So whatever you think.
I agree.
Or
And to
all of us
confirm,
go,
is he
right?
at my house? Is
Brennan?
Ember at my house?
Last
Yeah.
you knew.
No. Is that where Ember is right now?
No, Ember's at the
No,
manor.
that's what I thought.
At the Duke's
That's what I
house.
thought.
Yeah.
Different. Okay, cool. So.
Or a former Duke.
Yes.
You now know that the Duke is dead.
That's right. Yeah. Wait. What?
Did you know that? Did you not know that the Duke was dead?
My dad?
No, your dad's not the Duke. What?
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 I'm confused.
Isn't Brandon the Duke?
No, he's no.
The
Brandon
Baron. He's the Baron.
Baron.
Of the
Danny.
Avarna household. Yeah, he's not like the leader of Hillnom.
Oh, okay.
The Duke
I
is the
got
leader of
confused.
Hillnom.
Perfect.
And he's dead?
I thought
did
I
not.
told you last. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought I told you that the Duke was dead and that a council of nobles were assisting Ember.
Nope.
Oh, maybe.
Well.
Wait.
You said that the message came from the Duke, and the only thing that you said was that was a lie.
Oh.
We didn't
okay.
jump to the conclusion that he was dead, and now there's a council of royals. I didn't know. We didn't connect those dots.
Well.
I was like, wait, what?
Hold on. I'm looking at other notes from last time.
I genuinely thought you knew that information already, so I kind of don't know what to do
You
here.
are so.
Yeah, it just.
I didn't retain most of what you said, so
Okay,
it's still a mystery to me.
One of the guards who was pissed at you guys as he was driving away says,
By
"By
the
the way,
The Duke is fucking
the
dead.
Duke is dead and your uncle's a bitch." And he drove
Okay, yeah,
away.
yep. I know. All right.
So wait, then
yeah.
who sent the guards?
The Council of Nobles. Probably my
Oh.
stupid uncle.
Led by
My stupid uncle. Okay. So
Well,
I
and
think
you
we
don't
should get
know
the wand
you don't know
first.
necessarily how I mean, some of them could just be simply involved trying to stay alive. You know what I mean? But it seems like
Yeah.
your uncle is like
All dead to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Taking
No,
advantage.
especially him.
Kill the rich!
Yeah.
Yeah, eat the rich for sure.
I think
Oh, no.
let's get the wand off the list. I know where she lives. I know all of it. That's the most information that I have, and maybe she has more.
right. Follow where the information goes.
Are we all going?
I think that maybe we should, even if some of us maybe stay back or outside. I don't think we should split up.
All right.
Or
Do you disagree?
Emily-
No, I was
Emory and
simply asking. No, I was simply
Oh, okay.
Emory and I could go take care of checking for mail and meet you back.
I don't have to, if it's going
No,
to be
we
a thing, I
are
don't
going
have to
to
check
do
for
that.
mail.
I
We're
will
going
say we do have another
It's personal
way of
vendetta.
sending messages.
Could
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you just
A
say
safe-
it? I don't know if I can say
safe
one.
way.
I know, Emory. I know.
I don't want.
Emory,
What?
I promise.
I
I will not breathe a word of anything that is said, and I will also never bring it into my mind, to the best of my ability.
Fine. You can't lie, so I have to trust you.
I know,
Oh, fine.
but
fine,
also
fine.
you don't have to. Just think
No,
about it.
fine.
We can go.
I'm
No,
simply
just-
I trust
I just
Emory
need them to
be
know that we're
sneaky.
safe.
I just
Yeah.
Wait,
wanna
you want
go?
me? I can go.
No, I
Whatever
was
you
saying I trust you. It's
I
not
can
that
go.
don't trust-
Okay.
Okay.
I run toward
What
the city.
is-
What?
Okay,
Emory,
Emory
what are you
sprints
doing?
away.
I'm chasing after. I'm gonna Misty step if I
Alright,
have to.
goodbye.
Oh my god! Now we're using resources.
I'll start running after Emory. If I
Alright.
feel like I can catch up, I'll use Misty step.
Twins are gonna twin.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay,
If I heard
I'm
them be
gonna
like,
go.
"No, Emory, stop," I would not.
You would not stop or would stop?
I would go. I would not. I would not
What?
go. I would stop. I
What
would
is
not
happening?
go.
That was such a Freudian slip. I would go. I mean, I would stop. I would stop. I would stop.
Okay, if you guys want to go to the bank, that's fine, but just be fast, I guess, and
And
do
we'll
not
collect
get caught.
information. It will be
Do
fine.
not
It won't
get
be a
caught, because
personal mission at all.
I don't like it, but it's fine.
No,
Let
I
them
mean,
let them
if it-
go. Let them go.
Yes,
If
go
it's
ahead.
if it's on the way, then we can go. We can
I
just
hate this so much.
It's not
we
on the
can
way.
just stop.
Of course it's
Not on the way.
Well, I mean,
completely
we've
out of
already
the way.
said that her house is on the outskirts, and the bank would be
Yeah.
in
What
the
if
city.
she's
so.
dead?
Oh well, if her house is on the
Why would you
outskirts,
say that?
Well,
Then
what if
Emory-
she's dead and I don't go and I don't know and then I'm fucking
Emory,
her?
I
If she
do
was
think-
dead, how would she send a letter?
I do think that if
Yeah, is she gonna send you a letter saying that she's dead?
I
Oh
can
my
tell
God.
you a way that you can find out she's dead right now. And he points
Send
to
her a message.
BT Dubs dead.
Okay, Oliver, come over here.
Can we go in the loft, please? Thank you.
Yes.
Everybody, just go on the other side of the treehouse.
I
I'll
look
stra-
at-
I'll
Xander looks
go
at you,
outside
Danny, and
for
he
a
goes,
bit.
"Can we leave?"
Yeah, I'll go outside for a
I'll
bit.
go outside.
I go out. Xander goes outside as well.
I'll sit on the stairs.
Emery, I'm gonna close my eyes. I will
Gonna
turn.
face
I will
away
turn
from you?
away from you. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
close my eyes and I will face away from you. You have 25 words from the end of this sentence.
Which ends.
Now.
It's Emory. It sounds like Oliver. We made it to Hillnom. Hillnom is one word.
Yep.
Hilnam is one word. No, just kidding.
No. Please tell me you're safe. Please tell me Danrek is safe.
3 more words.
Mom.
I love
More
you.
words.
I
3
love
more
you.
words.
Yes!
Oh! Oliver's head does snap back when he says that.
No.
Oliver,
Shut up, good.
you unfortunately get a response.
Oh my God in heaven.
Nice.
We can't both die today.
Nice. I liked it.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you, Michael. And she says, "What the fuck?"
I love her.
Good, good.
There's a dragon here.
She didn't get my message.
We're okay. Glad you're okay. I love you so fucking much.
Hmm.
Oliver, in this moment right now, tell Emory what she said.
I don't remember.
Exactly.
Oh God.
What?
What the fuck?
What the fuck? What?
That's what I'm repeating what she said. What the
Oh,
fuck?
okay.
Oh shit.
Is she alive, Oliver?
Yes, she's alive. There are dragons in Danrek.
Yeah, duh. So she didn't get my letter.
She didn't get your letter. She's okay. And this is a quote. I love you so fucking much.
Rowina,
Did I
will you
leave out
roll-
anything important?
Rowina, will you roll a Constitution saving throw for me?
I just rolled a Constitution. Why is
I
she
need-
rolling a
I
Constitution?
need Rowina to roll one.
Oh my God! Why?
DC 17.
You're muted.
25.
Damn it. I was
What?
trying- if she failed, she was gonna, without meaning to, go yeah or like yell or like.
I almost decided to do that. This close. So honestly, can I fail that and do that?
So you hear, trying not to pay attention, you do hear your twin sister from underneath you go like, yes! Or something.
And then immediately go, sorry.
Yeah, I didn't leave out anything.
And then you
important.
go outside.
I don't think-
No,
was
I
pretty
think
much
that
it.
was yeah.
No, yeah. She's, well, the only thing you missed is that she did say she's happy that Emory's okay.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, I feel better. Good, we can move on. Let's just all move on. This is fine. You see, Emory's like.
We're moving
silently
on. We're
crying.
good. Everybody all right in there?
Stick a thumbs out the window.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'll give Emery a hug.
Oh.
Don't cry harder.
And while we were outside, has Xander, I just want to check in how Xander has been doing specifically with Aeliana.
Fine. What do you mean, like, as in, like, has he
Because
hurt her, or has he, like-
I think it's like, you can tell me to fuck off if I'm wrong, but when we first met you seemed to And I realize this might be a total moot point, but a while back I was pretty certain that you had a thing for Aeliana. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. I did. She's a beautiful woman, and I recognize that, obviously. She's kind. But I'm very genuinely happy for her and Oliver, and I don't have those feelings for her anymore.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah. What about you? Still dealing with it?
Yes and no. It's not a problem.
I wouldn't expect it to be. I guess just going through what I went through gained me some perspective.
Yeah, no, of course. You also were only with her for a few weeks. Not exactly a long-term situation. I just, as someone that I just felt like, I could be there, be like, it's going to be okay. So that's just what I was just checking in.
I appreciate that, Danny. I feel like... Roll an insight check, Danny.
It's 17.
You see that Xander blushes. And he kind of like clears his throat and he just says, "Your actions in the past few weeks have shown me that you are a genuine friend and actually care about me, which is surprising because, as you said, I was barely with all of you, and I don't know, I just want to thank you for that."
You're a good person. And we are kind of little birds of a feather that got, mentally fucked over by some creepy witch people, and then I don't know. I guess I just kind of thought it was funny. We both were interested in two people that were interested in each other. So
Yeah, wouldn't be the first time that happened for me.
I gotta say, it's actually pretty new for me. So that was.
Oh, you're just used to being wanted equally, I suppose.
I had a pretty easy time.
Yeah. That's
up
not
until.
surprising. You're a very charismatic man. When you want.
I'm just tall.
That doesn't hurt. I had to work for it. I mean, beards are a lot. Without this, it'd be a lot worse.
What is it with you guys that think that you're suddenly not, really attractive? It's very odd. I'm saying this from an objective standpoint. I'm letting you know I'm not hitting on you.
I would never. No, of course. No. Yeah. So I think it sounds like they're done. So let's get a move on. He stands up and he kind of stretches.
I haven't put my thumb out yet. You guys still got
some. And he just kind of gets ready. And you all start to head towards the city proper? Or towards...
The outskirts.
Outskirts, baby.
Towards Lady Delilah's manor that Aeliana, when she was younger, definitely thought was haunted.
1,000%.
I'm
still a little spooked of it now, so just don't.
I do need stealth checks. It's going to be pretty low DC, but I need stealth checks from all of you.
Good lord, this is not my day.
26.
What, the plus 6
7.
to stealth? What?
And we're gonna do group here. So
22.
Oh.
26 plus 17 plus 22 plus 12.
What did Xander get?
Plus. Xander got a natural 1.
Oh my
god.
god.
But overall.
He's stressed because he's flirting.
Oh gosh, that did bring it down a bit.
Oh yeah, 7.
Oh wait. Okay. 26, 22, 12. What'd you get, Aeliana?
13.
13. Oliver got a 7.
Yeah, we didn't do great.
Oh boy.
He got a natural 1. Divided by 6 is 13 and a half.
What was the DC?
13.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know.
I didn't say what the
I have no
DC
idea.
was.
You
But
thought
that
it was a low
very
DC.
funny. I did say it was a low DC. It was DC 10, so you're good. Because you're staying on the outskirts. If you went to the city, the bats probably would have found you. But you're staying on the
Frickin'
outskirts. Freaking bats. Freaking love bats. You head to this old, creepy manor. You definitely see the occasional patrol of Kavaxian soldiers. They seem to be very few and far between. As a matter of fact, you see occasionally like guards, Hilnam guards, who are clearly like not able to be like working right now, and are like, some of them are stewing and kind of like acting upset. It's like one of those things where technically the guard of Hilnam here outnumbers the presence of the Kavaxian Empire, but then they have a dragon, so it's just kind of it's not looking too good for them. You also see that the fires that are in the main that are around are piles of bodies, and you do see a lot of armor in there. It seems that maybe there was some dissidents to begin with, and that those were taken care of. So the smell is not great as you approach Hilnam, but you remain on the outskirts, and you see a very old manor on the outskirts of town. It is 3 stories, built with old wood. Some of it's been replaced. This place is old enough where it's like, I forget the name of the ship, but it's like that thing where like how many boards do you replace on a ship before it's no longer that ship? You think that this house is probably gone through something similar. And it seems to be dark inside. From the outside, it looks completely abandoned. You see dust and cobwebs in some of the windows, and you do not see any signs of life. What do you do?
I walk up and I knock on the door, I guess? I don't know. God damn.
You walk
Should I
up.
take a deep breath?
I'm on the lookout for like if there's any movement inside happening that we can.
Traps. Let's
I'll
check
be next
for
to
traps.
Aeliana.
Yeah.
We'll do the classic check for traps.
Roll perception
Classic.
or perception, Danny. Aeliana, roll an Arcana check.
Can I help
24?
Aeliana?
Yes. You see
So
no
with
movement inside,
advantage?
Danny. You're confident of it.
Cool.
Ooh, 21.
No magical traps. And you knock on the door, and it
No,
opens
no,
slightly.
no. This was like, oh.
Aeliana or Oliver will grab Aeliana's hand and be like, we could do this.
It's
You can do
definitely-
this.
It's definitely haunted. They were right.
It's
All along.
to be honest, I can't say that it's not haunted.
we
I
were
don't
right
know.
all along. Okay.
Okay, but think about. Ah!
That was actually scary.
That was scary.
For our audio listeners, check out the VOD to see what spooked everybody.
That was so funny.
James.
Holy
That's
moly.
so
Man.
Yes.
Oh my
yeah,
god, that was perfect timing.
That was
We
so
have to
good.
leave.
Oh my gosh, we had it.
It
There's
is
also
haunted.
a very cute dog.
Hey, let's
in
all
the-
just think of like let's all think comparatively. We've fought scarier things than a ghost.
Yeah,
That's
but what
true.
if there are a lot of ghosts? You don't know how many there are.
That's
Well,
true.
then maybe one of them will be friendly
Okay.
and
Okay.
be a friend.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right.
Think of stuff.
We're walking inside. We're walking inside.
Should we call out?
You're a powerful woman. You can do this.
Hello.
Good job, good job, good job, good job.
The door slams shut behind all of you.
Shit.
Ah!
It's okay.
No.
You hear a voice. Who enters my home? My home. My home.
Really
my-
sorry. We need help. It's Aeliana, Avarna, and friends. Are you saying something?
Can't hear it if you are.
Leave!
Oh, leave?
Oh, please,
We should
Stand your
stay.
ground. Stand your ground.
Look, I'm not associated with my uncle, if that's what you're thinking. I have nothing to do with it. We came because we want to help.
Sorry, I was laughing at James.
It's not you. It's just the ghost in the background.
I like that James thought being fully head to toe in frame by just kind of
Bending a little bit.
hunching down a little bit. That was kind of.
That was some hereditary nonsense.
It made it worse.
If I duck, it will help. Yeah.
We're not leaving.
Shaking.
Where you're standing in this main foyer right now, and right in front
Yeah.
of you is a large staircase that leads up. On either side of that staircase are two doors. Both doors open up.
We should go in there.
Which door? Which?
You see these two creatures from both doors sprint out towards you.
What are they?
They seem to just be these like shadowy, ghostly, translucent figures. They have the skulls and decaying heads of undead and just this trail of smoke and these long, large limbs that come into claws. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Ah!
And that is where we are going to end this week's session.
Hey!
I
Again with
used
the
2
initiative?
3rd-level spells today already.
2 weeks in a row, baby.
Oh my god.
Next week, Haunted House. Here we come.
Yes!
Thank you so much.
October!
It was haunted.
Oh my
You know,
god.
next week, maybe.
Thank you so much
Just
for
a trick.
joining us today. I really appreciate it. This was a great session. Follow us at CharmedPersons. Next week, we might not be having a session. We might. Just stay tuned on that. But thank you for joining us. Thank you, my player.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.